There we go. Took a minute. Alright, hopefully I don't get no copyright just for having the fucking RuneScape, like, music in the background. Seems so stupid to fucking, like, get a copyright strike. Not full-on strike, but a copyright thing just because I have some, like, a little music playing in the background. Seems so fucking stupid. Anyways, what is up, guys? Today, what I'm working on right now, I have more thoughts on like different things to actually do, but for right now, I'm trying to get my crafting up. Just trying to find different ways to do it, because goddamn, it's like either you're spending a shit ton of money, or you're spending a little less and you're doing more of the amount to do. But I swear that's just how RuneScape works. It always has worked like that. Hooey. Anyways, so right now I'm doing rubies. And I just put a video out there. I'm going to post, I didn't post it yet, but I'm going to post it by today. Going over some of the things and like just other videos that I'm going to start posting out. See how well I do. But anyways, what I'm doing right now is doing some rubies. Cutting the uncut rubies into rubies. How many times can I say that in one fucking sentence? Jesus Christ. So I'm cutting these, making about 85 per one, and then turning them into bolts, or arrow tips, bolt tips, and then selling them. Not making a whole lot of it, but it's still working for me, and it's still getting my XP up pretty well. As you can see, I'm looking over here, and I got about 153.3k, so it's going up at least like 1k per one, or sorry, 100 XP per one, because it's 85 per one. And I still got 1.7k to go. And that's only to 94, bro. I still got another 5 levels. Bro, I swear RuneScape's always been that grind, man, depending on which one you're doing. If you're doing a lot of skills, especially woodcutting, rune crafting, all those skills, man, it's all fucking just time management. Trying to get as much XP as you can without spending your bank and making money off it. Even though they obviously got the money making skills, so it's like you have to sit there and like make a compromise and find out if you actually want to make money off it or if you want to go straight for XP. Jesus Christ. So for example, if you're on there and you want to fucking make money off fishing, then if you want to make a lot of money off fishing, you go out there and fish either manas, you fish shark, more shark, lobster, and then you got your swordfish. Those are the 4 main ones. But if you want to fucking get straight XP and not have to worry about money, unless you want to go to the bank and capture them all, you know they're not worth shit. They are, but they're not, is trout and salmon. Trout and salmon that I know of is the fastest XP in the game. Especially if you're like 3-ticking it, going back and forth like all through, and then I used to try doing the tick fishing and tick all that stuff, tick woodcutting, blah blah, but I just couldn't keep up. I shouldn't say I couldn't keep up. I got too lazy to keep on with my mouse going back and forth. I'd rather just stay AFK and just watch something else while I'm doing it and just go back and forth to make sure everything's all good. Hence the reason why that like I could have done that, and I did do trout and salmon fishing. I just didn't do a 3-tick, and that's how I got my 99 fishing. I literally went and did shark for about 2 levels. I think I did, if I remember correctly, I did shark for, I want to say it was, I kept on having the debate, like I'm talking about now, of do I want to make the XP faster, or do I want to make money? And at one point I kept on saying to myself that like, alright, I want as much money as I can get. Even if it's going to take me an extra 3 months, 4 months, whatever it was, to actually get the level. And if you do that, sure, you can make yourself an extra fucking like 100 or 200 mil for doing that, depending on how much they are, and like the G prices are fluctuating and everything like that. But just know it's going to take you a hell of a long time, because the sharks, even at 99, I'm level 99, I still can't fish shark fast. Even at like I said, the max level of that part, even if you're wearing the fishing tape, thinking that it's going to go a lot faster, but it's not. it's around the same pace, maybe a little teeny tiny bit faster when you get to like the like 95 or 96, but nah, man, it still ain't getting shit for you. So, oh god damn, why am I yawning? I'm so sorry. So I remember having the debate, and what I did was I trout and salmon, and I went and caught sharks. I probably did trout and salmon all the way till I got bored of it. I kept on going till I got bored of it. Probably till about 94 and 95, and then I fished shark from like 95 to 96, and I was like, you know what? I got tired of it, and I didn't want to sit there and just keep on doing the same thing over and over and over, and like not getting anything out of it, because I was like, do I want to get money? Do I want to get XP? So finally, I just said, you know, fuck it. I'm just gonna sit here with fucking like 10k feathers and then just fish it out to 99. That's what I did. That's literally what I did. If I needed the money to do something, because I was out there farming and then doing all that stuff at the same time, trying to get my money stacked back up. But what I mainly did was I just sat there fishing, and then just dropping all my trout and salmon. And then I did that all the way till 99. I didn't make any money off it, and I'm still level 99 if I want to go out there to make money off it. I mean, I technically am. I mean, you can go out there and check. You can do shark too. But, like I said, they're kind of slow. Another thing that I did was, I can't remember if you have to do a quest for it or not. I really can't remember if you do have to do a quest for it or not, but I did you go out there and you catch sacred eel. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Mountain Dew, fuck, I'm falling asleep, I don't know why. So anyways, what I also did was, I can't remember if you have to do a quest for it or not. I think it's like Zekra or something like that. I can't remember. But you go out there and you catch sacred eel, and then you cut the eel into fucking, I can't remember what the fuck you cut. I think it's like 8 eel scales or fucking some sort of scales that people go out there and buy. I personally don't remember what the fuck they're used for. I can go out there and do that. It only costs a little bit, maybe like 1k or something like that for the teleport spell to do that, but I can't remember if you have to quest or not, like I already said. But, anyways, you go out there and do that, you can go out there and fish, make yourself a decent amount of money off that, and it's stackable. You don't have to worry about dropping them, because once you cut them, you can worry about getting your, you get your fletching up. I believe it's fletching. You get your fletching up. Along with working on it, you get your fishing up. So you're getting 2 stats up at the same time, and you're making money off it because it's stackable. And just for like 1 or 2 inventory, I think it's like 1 inventory was like, to me, I think it was like 35k. And they sell pretty fast. So if anybody who is watching this, that is giving advice, saying like things you can't do, that is one of the things I did for fishing. Or one of the things I did to. I can't remember if I did that. Because still, I understand it made money, I made good XP for this, but I wanted to get the fast XP I wanted to, and I mean, like right now that I am 99, I just go to Sacred Eels, to where I know I can make money off it while I'm working on it, and I can just get myself to the 200 mil XP. And I don't really need that anymore. It's the same dude, this dude's over here, fucking, he was just here a couple hours ago. Oh my god, he really is doing that. He said he was gonna go around the entire thing and just asking for fucking a Spiritua. Can you shut the fuck up? I'm back. Oh, it's funny. He literally just said the same thing a couple hours ago. Said that he needed a Spiritua mill. Go out there and earn your own. I understand you're trying to scam people with shit. Ay. Anyways, that is what I did. I started out at 700k this morning. I got myself my level yesterday when I got home. I got the level, and now I'm down to about 131k. I've literally gotten about 600k, 700k in the last 2 days, and it wasn't even that long yesterday. That's a lot, man. To be honest, there wasn't even that many hours playing. I woke up at noon. I've been playing for about 4 hours and already made that. Holy shit. 1.5k left. God, it does not feel like I did that much. I did how many k? Because I started off at 4k. Yeah, I started off at 4.5k and I got myself down to 1.5k. So I've already done 3k. So now I'm at 1.5k actions and 130 XP or 130k XP left from 94. Now I'm also kind of debating because if I go out there and do that, if I work on the next one to get myself to 95, it's probably going to be about 6k or 7k of these things to do. This is the fun part. This is the fun part. The non-fun part is fucking like turning them into fucking scales. Or the tips. Because if I turn them into tips, then fucking, what's it called? Oh wow, I'm looking at the camera and I fucking see my fucking hairs. Damn, dude. Damn. I apologize so much for the fucking hair, dude. Look at that hair, dude. Kind of like rewatching myself for a second to see how bad it really is. I apologize so much for that fucking bad head, dude. But yeah, it's probably gonna be like 6 or 7k to get myself to 95. Even though once I know it, it's like 95, 96, 97, 98. It's like more and more each time. But it's like, I swear to God, it gives you more and more motivation to get yourself to the next level. Like every time. Especially when you get below 100k. You just are like, I want to just get that level, man. You gotta stop eyeballing that XP, bro. That's the worst thing you can do. Don't ever fucking sit there and just eyeball your XP. It does not work. It's not make it go any faster. It actually makes it go slower. 1.4k. I mean, the inventory is only like, doesn't take that long to do. And I get 2 point something k for each one. 4 inventory is 100. It's really not that bad. It's bad, but it's not that bad. Especially when it gets me, like, each one that I do gets me about fucking like 100 or 85, so it's going down a decent amount. But anyways, like I was saying, is that like to turn them into fucking the tips. That's what takes the longest. It doesn't even get me crafting. It gets me fletching XP. But it just takes so long to fucking turn them into there. But that's how I make my money back. It's because if I do about like 1.50 of them, 1.50, 1k, and an extra 50, so 1,050. I'll get 100k off them. So I'm making my money back. I'm just debating if I want to fucking go straight and just keep on going with them and then just do them all at once. The only thing I'm worried about is that when I go start selling them, that the fucking thing's gonna crash and it's not gonna sell. I don't know how fast that ruby bolts to go for, or if it's gonna wind up like either crashing or if they're gonna keep on skyrocketing. Because I got a little more XP or a little more money in the last one I tried selling to. Yeah, 4,000. I'm gonna have 5,370. What's up, Universal? How you doing today? And I'm good for right now, man. I appreciate the offer and all that stuff, but like I'm good with Slayer for right now. I will be working on my Slayer, just not right now. It's not my priority right now. I don't really like training combat. Uh, 370. How you doing today, though? I don't think I've talked to you for in a while. I remember your name. The Universal Union. I remember your name. $114K. Well, $113K. That's good, man. That's good. Wait, what? I'm gonna be honest, arm dope. I have no idea what you're saying. I know my hair's fucked up. Just talking about my hair. I know my hair's fucked up. No, that's good, man. That's really good. How's your day going, though? My day is going alright. It's not the best, but it's alright. Still just sitting here, fucking just chilling, getting some RuneScape up. Oh, it means what's up, my bro? I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. I don't know the fucking terms and all that stuff. I'm so sorry. God, I'm old. How you doing today, man? Still got 1.2K, almost 1.3K of these things to do. Almost at 94, bro. Another 109K. Ugh. Hell yeah, man. So what you up to, man? What you up to, man? I'm over here grinding my life away. That's what I'm doing. I'm doing fine, thanks. Cool stream you got it going here. Hope you going. I'm trying, man. I'm actually gonna post a video doing like a kind of like a YouTube stream, not a YouTube stream, like a podcast. I just did a video a little while ago of that. I'm gonna try doing like more like different topics and all that stuff people can talk about while I'm like skilling, because I can't think of anything else to like do. No one wants to fucking sit here and straight watch me craft like this unless I'm talking about something or talking to somebody. So yeah, it's getting some more views and getting some more subs. What you working on though? What are both of you guys working on? You already know what I'm working on. $105K. Look, it may be seeming like it's fucking slaughtering my bank, but it's really not doing that bad. I mean, as long as I make the money back, I'm cool with that. That's all I care about. Is I just want to make the money back. Especially if going on there doing molten glass. I don't know if you guys have done molten glass before, but like if I was doing that at first, I would have to do 15K. At this one was only 6K. I'd have to do 15K of molten glass to get myself the next level. And I was losing money. At least this one's I'm breaking even and making a little teeny tiny bit of money. So it's not too bad. 1.1K. 1.2K. What I keep on wondering is the fact that, like, if it's saying an XP that I've gained, I don't even know how long, like, if it's on the right side over here. If it's tracking for a week, if it's tracking for, like, a day. Because, yeah, I got in the last couple of days, I've gotten XP for fucking agility. I've gotten mage. But I didn't do any rune crafting. I didn't do any rune crafting in, like, the last God knows how long. Like, at all. So I don't know how long it's tracking for. I did fletching. I'm doing fletching right now. Well, not right now. I did fletching a little while ago when I'm doing the fucking the bolt tips. Almost 1.1K, dude. God, the level's right there. It's finally down below 100K. That's what I was waiting for. Below 100K, finally. Dude, I didn't even realize I hit 94 mil. God, hell yeah, dude. Look at this shit. 94 fucking mil XP. I'm already almost halfway there to 95. I didn't even realize that was going up. Wow. Yeah, it's gonna cost me an extra... It's like a mil... I think it's like 800k to a mil per 1k of them. And I'm pretty sure after hitting this level, it's gonna be hitting about... I'm gonna guess it's 96 for that one. And then... Or sorry, 96. It's gonna be... It took me 5.5k or 6k to get me to almost 94 to do that. And I'm losing my train of thought over here. That's where my train of thought is. Okay, so Jesus Christ, I don't know how I lost my train of thought. Anyways. Dude, I'm trying to get my XP, man. It's a lot of money, man. Hell yeah. 66 point... So what is that? 66.6 mil? Or 66... Yeah, 66.6 mil? It's fucking hell yeah, dude. I appreciate the offer, but I don't take handouts. I really appreciate the offer, but I don't take handouts. Thank you for the offer, though. I'm not going to accept it. I don't take handouts. So thank you. I earn all my stuff. Everything that I have is all earned. I don't take any handouts. Yeah, what I was saying is that, like, when I did that stuff, when I get this level right here, it was for the ruby bolts and the rubies was 56k. Sorry, 5.6k of, like, doing the rubies. Or if I did the molten glass, it was, like, 14k. So, yeah, it would have took me a hell of a lot longer. It was about the same time of fucking, like, getting everything all done at the same time. So, these at least go either the same pace or a little bit faster. They may cost me the money, and I'm gonna have to turn them into bolts to fucking do all that stuff, but it's worth it. I've been talking the entire time, and I've already gotten that basically almost 10k XP. That's how fast this XP is going. Goddamn, dude. How long did you take that to get much XP? Do you mean the XP I got right now, or do you mean an overall general of how much XP I have? To get the 94 mil? Or do you mean just to get that, I mean, just for the day, for the 600, 700 XP to do all that stuff, or KXP to get that fletching? It took me about a day and a half. Overall, so it's kind of a hard question to answer because this account that I've had this account for about 5, maybe 6 years now. And I have like 499s. Yeah, I have 499s. I have one fletching, fire making, cooking, and fishing. And I was trying to either get, because on my main account that I don't play anymore because it's like turned into RS3. I don't really like RS3. But anyways, I had 99 wood cutting and fletching. Why not do Amethyst? Because they're way too much money. I looked up the Amethyst. If we're talking about the same thing, it was like 13 mil for fucking for one of those things, and like I don't have that money. I only got 10 mil. Overall, right now, if I sold all my stuff right here, I'm only going to have about 16 mil. So it's not really worth it. Unless we're talking about a different gem. But anyways, to answer your question, is that like I've had the account for about 5 or 6 years. And I've only gotten, like my other account was a lot longer. But, I mean, like I've kept my same account for like years. But anyways, like on this account I got 499s. and I played on and off for the last, like I said, about 5 or 6 years. This was one of the games that I've always came to play. I never like got bored of it, never stopped it. Just went. Jesus Christ, it scared shit out of me. As soon as I put it down, I get a fucking text. Give me something to drink. I'm fucking thirsty, man. You can make it back with dart tips. Check the prices. I did. Oh yeah. You can make it back with dart tips. I'm gonna make these and I'm gonna put them into a what's called them. Turn them into a bolt. Well, not. If I did probably turn them into dart tips, I probably could make the money back if I did that. But make darts because I've been making bolt tips. When you have to use a knife to make it into like one of those. Let me try that. I mean, if I can make more money off that and get XP, then why the fuck not? Nope. Oh, it's good. That's why. No. Yeah, because the only thing you're going to do off that is make the bolts. I met with admin this, but yeah, usually all that, then make fletching. Oh yeah. Even though I have, like, I'm not really worried about getting fletching XP, even though a lot of the things that I do, like, require fletching. So that's the reason why my fletching was able to get to 99 so quick. On both my accounts, even though I don't play any other, I should set the same both my accounts. My other account had 99, this account has 99. I mean, as you can see, it stops at 13 mil, and I've already gotten back to, I'm almost at 16 mil right now, even though it's like, it's already 99. Because I was trying to do like magic and U-bows, and I was trying to fletch them to fucking high alch them to get mage XP and then get my money, get some money back or make some more money. But I've already came up with the, I'm not gonna say it, but I mean, like, I've already came out with like 2 different money making methods that I use. So that's why I'm not really necessarily afraid about spending money to do this, as long as I just like having that 10 mil look. I love having that 10 mil look. The 10 mil look to me is awesome. Sorry, I'm not trying to text and all that stuff while I'm doing this. I just try to make it as quick as I can. I'm pretty sure the lighting sucks, and my fucking, if you look at my hair's all fucked up, and this and this, and then my chair's all fucked up, and God damn, dude, I'm almost 95 or 94. It's this close, man. It's this close. It's 78K. I'm debating so much if I fucking want to go on there and, like, keep on working on this one until I fucking, like, run out of money, even though I like having a 10 mil stack, or if I just want to, hey, man. Yeah, I know, story of my life, right? This guy waits fucking 3 hours for a response. Sorry, 4 hours for a response. You're like, bro, I just woke up. Anyways, it takes a lot longer for the, if I cut the rubies and do all that stuff, it doesn't take me that long. But if I turn them into fucking bolt tips, it takes a lot longer. So I have to either be doing something else while I'm doing it, talk about something, but I'm like, I have to be doing something where, like, this is faster. This is a hell of a lot faster. I know we're talking about the same thing as the fucking Arminus, because right now it's at 75K. Let me check. You said Amethyst, right? Yeah, Amethyst. I was trying to search an ammo mold. Amethyst. 300 and... Motherfucker. I just clicked it. God damn. Alright, so... How do you... I'm so fucking confused right now. What are they called? Are they not called amethyst? Dragonstone and so I thought you were okay. So we are talking about something different. I thought you were talking about the fucking Zen type. I thought there's whatever the fuck you want to call it, Zenti. You got Zenti, you got Dragonstone. How do you even make those? I only gotta watch my own videos on how to make bolts. How the fuck do you make the fucking Zen? How do you make the amethyst one? Is it from, Alright, Oma, you'd have to help me out with that stuff, because I have no idea how to do that. But I'm guessing you'd buy the amethyst here, and then cut that into an arrow tip? Or, like, use that and then turn it into a bolt tip? Because I'm a little confused over here. Where'd everybody go? 68k from that. It's going, man. It's getting there. It's getting there. Go back to my XP and see how much. I am 67.3k. Ugh. Keep on going till I can't go anymore, fool. See something real quick. Arm, are you still there though? How do you make those amethyst? I mean, I can try it to see how much like XP you'd get. Cause I'm not sure. Is it like a universal bolt where like you can put it on anything? Because I apparently added at the one bolts you can't. So let me see. I'm gonna guess you buy an amethyst, you take it, you cut it into a fucking. You must make it into bolt tips. Where are the bolt tips though? Where are the bolt tips at though? Right there, dart tips. You would turn an amethyst, I'm guessing, and then cut it into a dart tip. And then use that with feathers to make yourself the amethyst dart. I don't know if that'd make you any money, that's the problem. I don't think you'd like cut back and like make money off it. I can try it, see how the money goes. Right now the only thing I can think of that's actually making me money and doing it is these ruby ones. I tried diamond, and I tried sapphire. I didn't try sapphire. I knew ruby was going to give me more XP, but I tried a diamond and I tried the other one, and in neither one of them, I either lost about 100 GP or I lost like 50. I'm not trying to lose, I'm trying to either gain or even out. So these, like I said, is even making 100 or evening out. So I can try it. Depending on the bulk of it, it honestly really depends on the price and the bulk. Because think of it, these things are, I think, 1,040 a piece. Let me look. So 1,023. So 1,023 I'm buying them for. I'm cutting them. I'm already losing out on 200 GP because I'm cutting into 824. And then you cut them and it turns into 12 bolt tips. And then each one of them are 94. So 94 times 12. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. 94 times 12. Coming up to 1,128. So minusing out 1023 for how much the actual thing cost, you're making 105 each one. That's the reason why I started doing this, because you're making money off it, and I'm getting a gain from it. So XP plus money. Not a whole lot of money, but still something. If I can work that till 99, even if it winds up like I'm almost 94 right now. I spent an entire day getting this level, so if I can get a day a level or a day and a half a level, I'm fine with that. It might cost me fucking like 4.5 hours, now 5 hours going on it, but hey. I also didn't do it all day. I also wasn't constantly doing it. I went over there, made myself something to eat. I came back over here, started watching a show, and then watched something else or watched a couple videos. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Nightmare RH, but I watch him, and that's what I was watching while I was trying to do some of this stuff. So it took a little bit of time. So probably more likely about like 3.5, 4 hours of straight doing it. But either way. So someone tell me, like I said before, how do you do the amethyst? I'm willing to try if someone would talk to me about it. Plus I have to figure it out myself. See if it actually makes money. If it doesn't, gets me more XP, I'll work on it. God, my hair, man. I got some bedhead, man, I'm sorry. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. Give me 1 second, I'll try it. Instead of asking about it, because I've already asked a couple times, I'm just gonna try it, see if it works. So it's amethyst, and then I'm guessing you cut the amethyst into them. Yeah, I get that, but I mean, if I can figure it out from someone who's actually done it, it seems like a win-win situation for me. I'm only gonna buy 2. Either a chisel or a knife on it. And then see. So you do. You buy the amethyst, you turn it into that. Dart tips, javelin heads, arrow tips, or bolt tips. Okay, which one's more? So the arrow tips are 140. Sorry, the arrow tips are 222. The bolt tips are 230. Oh my god, I'm trying to fucking like multitask and look at this price at the same time. Okay, so if I turn one into an amethyst, if I turn it into a arrow tip, the arrow tip is gonna be 2. So it's going to turn into 444, which isn't going to make them, but if I turn it into He said bolt tips. He said bolt tips. No, he said dart tips. I'm sorry. He said dart tips. So if I do into darts, they can be 223 a piece, which it's only going to be 4. So 4 darts for each one. It's 3K, 2, 4, 6, 8. It's only going to give me 800. Is that right? Am I doing the math right? I think I'm doing the math wrong. I can't remember if I'm doing the math right or not on that one. 4 for each one for 3K, but each dart tip, 4 darts, 2, 4, 6, 8. No, so the dart's not gonna make money. The javelin heads. Javelin's 3. Oh, what am I talking about? It's not giving... I feel fucking retarded. It's not the actual fucking thing. That's just the space or like what... That's the color combined of it. I don't know how much you'd actually get out of it. I'll try it. Dart tips. So you get 8. 8 for 1. So, let me do that math real quick. So if it's 8 times 223... You're still gonna be, no, you're still gonna be losing it. Okay, you're still gonna be losing 1.7k. I'm pretty sure you're gonna get 1 point for that, so let me... There, yeah, because they're 425. Okay. Would that be worth it? 8 times 425. How much did I buy that for? How much did I buy that amethyst for? 3.1. You're breaking even. You're breaking even. If I turn into these and I sell them, I'm going to be breaking even. But how much is the XP to turn them into that? How much was the XP to turn into that? And let's see how fast they sell. So they sell off the back. And how much is the amethyst again? So if I buy... No, because they're not going to sell off the back. Yeah, I already just lost money on that. Okay. Then how much will... How much XP is it? 60. I'm getting more XP for the other ones. Wait, am I doing dart tips? I just want to see. If I want to waste a little bit of money, I want to waste a little money. I just want to see. So just one. So the dart tips didn't work. Javelin. I don't like making javelins, but I'm fine doing arrow tips. How many arrows would I get out of it? I'll do 1 arrow tip. 15 and I got 60. 15 and I got 60. Where are the arrows? Emmett's arrow. 170. Wait. Yeah, 172 times 15. Nope, still not making the money off it. And last but not least, the bolt tips. 60. $213 times 15. Nope. Nope. Okay, so I officially lost about 30k. Well, probably less because I'm about to sell all of them and make the money back, but still. So I just made back... Never mind, I made my money back, we're good. Basically, I broke even, or whatever the fuck it is I did. So I'm losing an extra 25 XP if I do it that way. I'm glad I searched it to look before I actually did it. Unless the Java heads. How much do you normally make with How much will you normally make with Java heads? I don't really like making them, but if you make about, because there's 600 a piece, and the other ones are. I'm not. Never mind. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not gonna go into all that math. I've already done enough math in my head to fucking like the rubies and all that shit, so I'm not even gonna do that. It's not worth it. Anyways, how's everyone's day, man? Noobs, how you doing today, man? Everyone leave? How's everyone's day, man? I am about to hit 94 crafting. 4.5 hours later. He's like, I'm doing. I felt that. $484K. Oh my god. I gotta stop looking at the fucking XP even though I keep on doing it. 420, oh my god. 42, 40, basically 43 XP until I get the next one. There are so many fucking scammers around this fucking place, dude. I swear. Don't fall for that shit. Cousins fell for it plenty of times. I don't do gambling or even gambling on this game, dude. Like fucking old school RuneScape or fucking like RuneScape 3. I mean, me personally, don't get me wrong, I like RuneScape 3, but I'm just, it just seems too fucking easy. I'm so used to fucking like grinding on a skill and doing this and actually making, like, either making money off it or like actually having it worth the while of doing skilling. Because you can make you can make, the money is easy to fucking make in RS3. And you don't feel like you're me personally, I don't feel like you're actually earning it when you're going on there making the money and actually earning your skills, because everything became so fucking easy. I don't know about anybody else, but it seems like it became so fucking easy on this shit, dude. I swear. Not on this one, on RS3. I tried playing it, and I did it for a couple weeks, and I did enjoy it. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it. It's just different, man. They've had so many different updates from everything like that. Just so many different updates. Oh yeah, definitely nostalgia. Oh yeah, definitely nostalgia. But the guy I watched, like I was telling you about, is that like me and him are both from like almost the same era. He's only fucking 3 years older than I am. And yeah, he's 3 years older than I am, and he went out to the military, came back, and he's doing the same exact thing, and like he putting out a podcast. Anyway, the point that I'm getting at is the fact that like We both came from fucking that 2005, 2007 era of fucking RuneScape, and like, it's just changed so much. Because even the old school RuneScape that I know of in this, if you played on those accounts and it got like, as you got older and this, and like the game progressed and got better and better and better, like some people did this, but the old school RuneScape became RuneScape 3 today. So like everything, all the levels and all the skills you mastered on that, it's on RS3. And they came out with all these extra skills and all these extra fucking things and updates and this, so it's like up to that. Where if you're used to fucking like old school RuneScape, fucking like 2007, that's the reason why they came up with the new one, saying, hey, guess what, now we're gonna give you this, which is called RuneScape 2. I think it's RuneScape 2. I can't remember the name of it, but I want to say it's RuneScape 2. But they came out with RuneScape 2, or I guess it's considered the old school RuneScape, even though it's not the old school RuneScape. I don't know how, like, it's kind of really hard to put the concept of the entire thing in there. Because you have a person came in there and found they were talking on RuneScape and like coming up with updates and blah blah blah, and people were talking about like, oh, they missed the old school RuneScape and this, and I always heard about it. I know a lot of people that quit just because the old school RuneScape got taken away, especially the fucking especially the wilderness. Once the wilderness got taken away, a lot of people quit. My cousin quit. My cousin came back because the old school RuneScape came back, and then they brought the fucking wilderness back. But even though it was years later when they did do that, because they tried to come up with something different. Anyways, the point that I'm getting at is that, like, you don't have the same stats as you did in old school RuneScape. All the ones that you built and all the fun that you had when you were doing that, you don't have that anymore. That's all in RS3. So then they came back and they came up with, oh, I found the script and all that stuff. Here, let's put it out there. Then you had to completely restart from what you were already at. So say if you're over here and you have fucking, like, almost max combat, or max stats, and that's in RS3, and you're like, alright, well, now they brought back what I've already liked in the very beginning. Now you have to restart everything you have in that case. So that's why I feel like a lot of people quit, because like they're like, alright, they're updating it, now they finally brought something back that I like, and now I have to restart everything. So people, I remember when I first came out there, and people were fucking like non-stop trying to get to like, I know some people were mad because they couldn't transfer the skills that you had from that one into that one, but it was still like another race to get to the top. Everyone was always racing to fucking see who was the first person to get to 2 mil of everything, or 200 mil of everything. I never thought it was possible, and I don't know, I think, I know from the old days that, Zezima is like I don't know if anybody knows who Zezima is, but Zezima was the only person that I know of that actually reached the max, or like close to the max in max stats, whatever the fuck it was, and he became like a famous RuneScape player. Hey man, it's a lot of, you're right, it's a lot of nostalgia though. It's definitely a lot of nostalgia. It's always gonna be nostalgia. Just like the guy that I watch, he fucking says we're considered The Last of Us. It really is The Last of Us, because we're literally a dying breed. And I've said from the very beginning that fucking like, I wanted to help this game keep alive, and that's why I came up with all those how-to videos. And some people were like ridiculing me, going like, "Oh, you know, they came up with that like 15 years ago." I was like, okay, your point is, it's not for you then. Don't watch it. If you're not interested in what it is, then why the fuck click on the video? I'm not gonna go in there and be like, yeah, oh, how to create a fucking like error run. Hey man, it's not like they haven't came up with this video fucking 10 years ago. It's like, then why are you watching the video in the first place? Just to fucking make a dirty comment like that? Why? Why? That's my question. Why? I want to be there, like, to the person right there and be like, what's the point? It's a waste of time. It's literally just a waste of fucking time. I just wanted to come up with this. If anybody in this game right now, even that's watching right now, like, if you want to learn anything, or if you have any questions with anything that I know of, then I'll fucking tell you. Or if you want me to make any how-tos, I already made plenty of how-tos. The description is in the, not description, but like I do have it on my channel about a playlist of all the how-to videos that I have. And some of them seem to do good, some of them seem to do bad. Some people don't want to learn some shit. I get it. So if you want to learn something, I have no problem either trying to look up a YouTube video to learn it, or if I already know it, then I'll teach you. Whatever you want to know. I'm getting sidetracked and I'm losing track of this. I'm not trying to. But, yeah, dude, I'm literally 94 minutes right there, dude. It's right there. I'm gonna try to get this all before I get up, because I only got another 206 to go. But like I said before, I am gonna put a video out there, and then if I'll come up with like a bunch of different topics to talk about, and if anybody has any like, I shouldn't say problem with it, but if anybody has any questions or fucking has any like other topics they want to go over, like hey, what's your opinion on this? Then hey, let's go over it. I plan on doing like a wilderness one. I plan on doing a GT, or not GT, I'm thinking GTA. Why the fuck am I thinking GTA? A Grand Exchange one. What's called the EOC. I don't even know exactly what the fucking EOC is. I know what it is, but I mean like Evolution of Combat, I get it, but like I don't know the years that came up because my life was a little hectic at the time, so like everything kinda blended together, if that makes any sense. So I don't know what year it came out. I don't know what years everything was. I'm not completely sure. I just remember when it did come out. I don't remember what year it was. I just remember when it did come out. And some people were mad about it, and some people were saying, hey, it's a great change. But I know that was like a big thing. The wilderness thing. I don't even think anybody ever talked about that when the wilderness got removed. I can sit here and talk about certain old school RuneScape things fucking all day. Like I said, I want to make videos on that. I will put a video out pretty soon, a little bit, fucking like starting it out, saying like our different topics we can talk about. Because I don't know any updates and all that stuff. I just know that fucking like, I know when I came back and I started RS3, it kind of looked like a World of Warcraft to me. I'm not gonna lie, it looked like a World of Warcraft to me. Or at least here when I'm playing this. First off, one thing I noticed that like when you come on here and you play fucking old school RuneScape, it's full screen. It's full screen. That's the very first thing that I fucking noticed. Because I remember when I played, when I was a kid, you couldn't play on a screen this big. You had to play on a screen this big. It was fucking, if you look at my mouse, it was like this big right here. Right here. Maybe the size, I can't even place it on here, but like, if you look at my mouse, it's about this big. That's all you had. You couldn't have full screen. Then they changed it to where like, alright, you can play this and you can play full screen, but you had to be a member to do it. You'd be a member to fucking make yourself full screen. Then the graphics came out. The same graphics and all that stuff. Then they had the graphics come out with like everything, but then that was more old school. That was more RuneScape 3. RuneScape 3 came out and fucking, I can't remember if they had the same graphics or whatever it was. I can't remember. I just know they have like really good graphics. Because even though right now, I'm playing on the graphics, but it's not, it is because you can change it on a plugin. RuneLite has the plugin to make it to where you can play in the good graphics, because this is kind of like the mixture of the graphics plus the old school look. There's a lot to go over, and like I said, if anybody's interested in it, even if you want to join my Discord link is below. I'll put it below. It's on my channel if you want to come join it and talk to me about that stuff, or like even jump in the game with me and talk to me about it here when I'm not streaming. Go on from there. There's a whole lot of different topics we can talk about. There's so many different topics to go over about the entire thing, bro. I would say one of the biggest topics out there, and I haven't seen one person, even one streamer, mention it about how they fucking remove the wilderness. So many fucking people quit, and I remember hearing, like, my cousin coming up, and that was, like, their moneymaker. Some people, like, lived to PK. I shouldn't say some, a lot of people lived to PK. Some people came up and created a lot of peers. I was one of them. I created a lot of fucking peer range, peer strength, peer this. I made a couple accounts, blah, blah. I don't have those accounts anymore, but I created them to fucking, like, I didn't want a member PK, I just wanted free PK. And I remember went out there trying to PK as a member, and I got slaughtered. I could not fucking, even with a peer, having the best stats and whatever it was you could out there, it didn't seem like a peer would do anything in the fucking members. But that's just me. It's just my experience because I suck at PKing. I'm decent at it, I guess you can call it, but I'm like only in the free. I'm not the fucking members. My cousin wanted to go out there and be like a Obby Molar, if you guys ever heard of that, or like a Granite Mole, whatever the fuck it was. You want to be a pure strength. Even when you go out there and be like an Obby Mole strength, you have to have like 1 attack and 99 strength, which he did that. Get close to it, but then he wound up fucking up his count and got himself to about 5 attack and then 99 strength. The only thing, a problem with that is that, like, it's not a guaranteed hit. When you go out there and PKing, and you try to PK somebody, you're not a guaranteed hit every fucking time because you only have 1 attack. Your attack is going off of fucking how much you hit. Or not hit, sorry. Your constant hits. So if you're saying, like, say if you have 5 attack and 10 strength, then you'll constantly hit like 1s, 2s, 1s, 2s, 1s, 2s. If you have 40 attack and then 50 strength, you'll probably constantly hit, like, I don't know the whole entire statistics of the whole entire thing. Maybe a constant 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, maybe more than that. But like if you're a 1 attack and you're at 99 strength, or a 1 attack and like 80 strength, then you're constantly hitting 1s, 10s, or like 1s. Sometimes you might get lucky and hit a 10 or fucking hit a 50, whatever it was, because you're 99 strength. It's always a guess. But some people like that. Alright guys, 94, you ready guys? You ready? 3, 2, 1, 94. Holy fuck. 5 hours later, 5.5 hours later, I hit 94 strength, or 94 crafting. 5 levels to go. What can I make now? I can't make shit. Cool. All that just for strength. Alright, so now, just by looking at it now, just as I thought, I said I was gonna need about 7 to 9 or 10k fucking ruby logs, or rubies. Now look at it. Guess what? I need 10k, 9.730, to get 95. Let's see how long I can keep this shit up, bro. Let's see how long I can keep this shit up. Alright, so if I sold those, sold this, but let's go out there and get another. I like seeing a 10 mil though, that's the reason why, but it's gonna cost me fucking like basically 10 mil to get this. It's literally gonna cost me about 10 mil to get this level. So let me see. So, Ruby. Yep, so already more money than I already have. So I'm gonna have to look it up. It's 9,730. Yep. Alright, so I would like to see, go ahead and sell this. 21k, that's it. Oh man. Alright, so until I can get myself about like 1.1 mil, I'm gonna have to wait. So I mean, I'll be able to get to 95 once I get the extra 100. So I'm gonna have to get 100k. Sorry, 1 mil. So it's gonna take me a couple of these things to get it. I wouldn't mind seeing a little build up of fucking like trying to get myself up to 10 mil again. I like it. I can make 10 mil pretty fast, so it's not like the best, but I can make 10 mil pretty fast. Shouldn't say pretty fast. I'm not gonna be fucking self-confident about that. It's not pretty fast. It's decently fast. It'll probably take me about a couple days. Probably a couple days to get 10 mil. Normally, if I really tried, if I went out there and actually did my method and all that stuff, I could probably make about maybe 2-3 mil a day. About that much, 2 or 3 mil a day. Probably about 2 mil. Probably more like 1 or 2 mil. If I really tried, I can make 3 mil. Nah, more about 2 mil. I should stop giving myself the benefit of the doubt on that shit. Probably more likely about 2 mil. Alright, so let's get this. We have this cut and I'll be right back, guys. And beer from last night. I'll be right back, guys. So sorry if you saw me in my boxers. Alright, so this inventory is almost done. I usually make about, I'll get 100k for every 1,050, or sorry, 1,060, I'll get about 100k. So it's gonna take me a little bit of time. God, my hair's like fucked up, dude. Yep, so both of them gone. They both left. It's all good. God, look at my hair, dude. I know, I haven't washed my hair today. I haven't taken a shower. Woke up, came on. Alright, so let me look at the math right now. So I'm getting about, so 1,060 divided by 12 equals 88, so basically about 3.5 inventories will give me about a K. 3.5 inventories. I know Nintendo, but I don't know who Pocket Pair is. No, I didn't. I don't even know what Pocket Pair is. What things will they come up with next, man? I'm debating if I want to just completely just stack up the rubies until I can't anymore. Makers of Paul World and Craftopia. I have no idea what the fuck that is, bro. I've never heard of that. Paul World, and it's about patience. I have no idea, bro. I felt that. To me, it's kind of just drama, bro. It's kind of just drama. I just see it as alright. $100K already. I'll do this last inventory. I gotta fucking start charging my phone too. Oh, I'm shocked you don't know Power World. Everyone and their mom is playing it. Sorry. I don't even know what the fuck it is. I've never heard of it. Maybe I'd have to see it. If I saw it, maybe I would know what it was. But I don't recognize it by the name. What I'm thinking is, like, if you're saying Power World, I'm thinking of Wally World, which is Walmart. But no, I didn't. I kind of would like to see that. If I go on there and fucking, like, spend all my money on this one, at least I'll know it'll get me to 95, and it's 10K of them. I know I'll make my money back, because I'm gonna have fucking, like, 20K of fucking those things to do, but at the same time, like, I'll see my money stack back up to 10K or 16K. Because I'm actually making my money back off on these. It's gonna take me a long time once I get this. Once I get this one out, like, goddamn, it's gonna take a long time. Damn. No, it's gonna take more. It's gonna take me 10.5K to get that. Or 10.5 mil to get that, so. Just to show how much money I have right now. Let me go back in the bank. So. $5,255 times 12 equals 63K of these M&S plus 36 from what I have right there equals times 94. I have 5.9 mil, which is plus the 10 point, what was it, 10.1 plus 10.1, boom. So I have 16.30. So I've actually made money. It's going toward the way toward fucking 17 mil. Toward it. So yeah, I have made money off it. So I gotta make another fucking like 2K. So it's gonna take me about probably 2 or 3K, because probably 3, maybe even 4K. I might have to do 4K. The game like if Pokemon and Arc have a baby. Pokemon and Arc had a baby. Well, if it's going off the same characters and all that stuff, I don't see why they wouldn't. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't see why they wouldn't. It's their game in the first place. whoever's game, whoever's the original creator, if they have a problem with it, then boom, they're coming up like they're making money off fucking like something they created, and yeah, I can see why they would go after him. I would too. Ooh. This is definitely gonna take some time, guys. Fucking 5K of these things, man. And it's only working on fletching XP. That's the thing. It's only working on fletching XP. It's not working on crafting XP. So all this time that I'm doing this to get this, I'm not even getting what I want to get. Because I already have enough fletching XP. I already have 99. But then again, it's one of two stats that I know will make money. I know that. Because fletching I know will make money, depending on what you do. Fishing will make money, no matter what you do. Well, it's different. Doesn't have the same model as Level Up. It's not anything about copyright. It's about patience? Patents? I don't know what the fuck that means, dude. Patents? Patience? If you're talking about patience, there's an I. I think I'm saying that wrong. Patents? I don't know what a patent is. Say it like this. Patents. Patents. That's how you say it. Patents. 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 So did I finally say it right? Patents. Okay, 5K, bro. 5K is a lot. Oh my god. I'm even looking at my stats even when I see fucking like that. I'm only 6 actions away from getting my fucking rune crafting up to 83. I was trying to make it to where I was able to use a colossal pouch. Or debating about it. Maybe I might just stick with the regular one, but the only thing different that I see with the colossal pouch that gives you an extra 10 slots, which is a lot. 10 slots will make you some decent money, especially each time doing it. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. I can't believe I'm almost fucking 95 mil. Basically, I had almost 100 mil XP in this fucking game, dude. 5 years of work. Sorry, 6 years of fucking work. It might have been even more. I can't remember when the fuck I created this game, bro. I can't remember that. I really don't remember when I fucking created this game. I didn't want to change my name, though. I want to change my name. So 100K. I just made 100K. So now I got 2.2. Well, almost 3. And I need 10.5 to get my fucking next level. So 95 is gonna cost me 10, basically 10.5 mil. And once I get that, it's gonna take me a hell of a long time to fucking do all these tips, man. It's getting so long. Anybody in here fucking like at least like sit there and watch a movie while they're fucking doing it or something like that? He's like, dude's like, I do that every day, bro. God, guys. So what's up with everybody? I see a couple people in the chat, or not a couple people in the chat, a couple people watching. What's up with everybody? Where's everyone watching from? Also, this is what a patent is. I just copied it from Google. Okay. Gonna be fucking like 60 fucking K of these things. God damn, dude, that's sick. It's a lot of money. I mean, I'm only making money back, so I'm not like making. I mean, I'm making something, but I'm not making a lot. I think I'm only making about 30K after doing all this. A legal right to an invention given to a legal right to an invention given to a person or entity without interference from others who wishes to replicate, use, or sell it to a person who wishes to replicate, use, or sell it, granted by government authorities, has a time limit. 20 years is a long time, bro. 20 years is a long time. Allows the inventor exclusive rights to exclude others from making, selling, or using the invention without permission. Wait. I think I'm reading that wrong. So it says in this thing, usually 20 years. Hasn't Nintendo been out for more than 20? It's definitely been out more than 20 years. That's been there since I was a kid. Nintendo was there when I was a kid. Probably even before I was a kid. So if you're saying it's only usually up to 20 years, it's past 20 years right now. So what you're saying that anybody, if they invent something and they come up with the rights for it, then after 20, say 5 years, then someone else can come up with like some other concept coming up with the same thing and then they can get away with it? I think I'm reading it wrong. Is what I'm doing. It's for patents, not copyrights. So that is a patent. Gotcha. So the copyright is different than a patent. So patents is a legal right to an invention to a person or entity without interference from others who wish to replicate it, use, or sell, granted by the government authorities. Has a time limit usually, are they giving them permission from the actual artist for that? Is that what I'm reading? I think I'm comprehending it wrong. Allows the inventor exclusive rights to exclude others from making, selling, or using invention. I think I have to see another definition, or fucking like I'm comprehending it wrong. Because that's kind of the same thing that happened. Not saying the same thing that happened with RuneScape. I'm saying like when I play RuneScape on here, the actual creator that created this game doesn't work for them anymore. He quit, even though it was his fucking game. That's the one thing when I saw the fucking like the documentary on that dude, I was so sad for that guy. That dude busted his ass, made a couple games, and fucking finally came up with RuneScape. It's like getting a patent for jumping, etc. That's. Oh, so it's not a copyright. It's more like you're giving them permission for that. I think I'm reading it wrong. I don't know. I guess I'd have to go like into the whole entire thing because Pokemon's been out for fucking God knows how long, man. Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering, fucking as in TV shows, right? If you want to call it like that, characters. Yes, you have the Pokemon, Digimon. Digimon didn't really do that well, but they had Pokemon, Magic the Gathering. Even though Magic the Gathering was more fucking like older people, or like not at that time with my age, but Pokemon, Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering. I think there was one more. That got bigger. Because then they had something else that fucking... Because I know Digimon, like, it did somewhat, but not really as much as fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon. And then you got fucking... I think there was one other card or two other cards that tried making it, but they couldn't get that big. Like, let's say I wanted to patent a jump hit, roll combo. That's what a patent is. Just because you patent something doesn't mean it'll hold up in court. I don't know, man. It's like getting a patent for jumping, etc. That's what the starting to understand and starting not to understand at the same time. But then again, it's my own stupidity and my own comprehension that obviously I got a problem with. I just know that fucking, like, you had all those things that I know 2 or 3 different fucking card games, or they tried coming up with new things, and like they tried coming out and doing that stuff, but people weren't buying the cards, or people weren't buying, like, the game wasn't hitting as much as I thought I was gonna hit. I can't remember what the fucking was. It was a couple of them are called, but I just know they weren't hitting. The only ones that I knew that hit were Magic the Gathering for older. You had Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, and then you had Digimon that was like on the side, even though people really didn't do Digimon. I played Yu-Gi-Oh! But I watched Pokemon, but I didn't play Pokemon. Pokemon cards, like, don't get me wrong, they're cool, but I wasn't really into Pokemon as much as I was, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! I was into more Yu-Gi-Oh! Playing the game, and it's like Magic the Gathering when I got older. But, like, the show itself, I was more into Pokemon than I was into Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm a weird guy, I know. Already almost got 300k. It's not that bad, to be honest. It's not really that bad. It's really not that bad. It's taking me a little bit of time, but it's really not that bad. I almost can get fucking 95. It's gonna take me a fucking hell of a long ass time. It might take me an extra. It took me about. I said, like, I started out with fucking, like, I think I did 500 yesterday. It wasn't that much. It wasn't really that much because I was doing molten glass still. When I did the ruby bolts, I was doing probably about maybe, cutting the rubies, I think I did about 6k. I did 6k today. So maybe a k an hour. Something like that. Around something like that. Yeah, I tried saying it the best I could, but all I know is people are rolling their eyes to this lawsuit. Like, no, you're good, man. You're good. It's like I said, it's not you, it's me. It's my like way of comprehending things that doesn't fucking work sometimes. I can't comprehend. I have a reading comprehension. I can't help it. And this kind of thing, I'd have to sit there and read to understand, like, what the fuck's going on. But I get it. I somewhat get the concept of it. How long has the new company been out? You said the Pat, whatever it's called, not Pet Friends. The Pocket Pair. How long has Pocket Pair been out? That's my question. How long has Pocket Pair been out? Because I know Nintendo's been out for fucking God knows how long. Why am I pulling out those? I'm pulling out the molten glass. I'm not even using the molten glass. Down to 4.9k. It's not that bad. What am I talking about? I gotta do way more than that shit. I mean, I can Google it to find out. Pretty sure I'm almost guaranteed it hasn't been out since fucking like that, because I haven't even heard of Pocket Pal. But then again, there's a lot of things I haven't heard either, so I can't really say anything. I know Nintendo's been out. I don't know a company been around for a while, but what I read is that the patent was approved after the game was already out. I think what I'm mainly getting confused is that the copyright compared to the patent. I think that's what I'm mainly getting confused, because I'm sitting there going like, alright, if the patent was only from that company, and say if the actual company that created the idea didn't know about that, then yeah, because going into copyright. But if the company itself knew about it, picture it like this. This is what I'm thinking in my head. I'm thinking business. I'm not thinking like anything like that. I'm thinking business-wise, okay? What I'm thinking of is more of like, here, 1 second, I'll put this in the bank. Maybe maybe this is where a patent is where that's where I'm comprehending it from. Again, business-wise. If you have a massive business, say like a Little Caesars or Wendy's, whatever the fuck it is, like a food business, and then they become so fucking big and someone else wants to do it, you can have a corporate or you can make a franchise. And the franchise is their own thing, but you're buying but you got permission from the main person. You're buying out the name from them and then coming out with your own franchise, even though it's underneath them still, because you're buying the name from them. That's what I'm thinking. Because Little Caesars will go out this, have a main corporation, have all these fucking stores over here, and then all these branches building off them, but they bought the fucking main name from them. So if they did something like that, where they bought the name from them and then came out with their own thing, sure. I guess you can consider, if that's what we're talking about, a patent, then sure, I can understand that part. Because they got permission. And they created up their own franchise and did this. Maybe I'm thinking different, no, that'd be copyright. But that's what I'm saying. That's where I feel like the copyright and the fucking thing are coming up differently. That's where I'm not comprehending it. Because I don't know if you're saying a patent is from the main corporate or the main person, or if they're coming up with an idea, but they're mixing up the idea of what's already created. Like the private servers on RuneScape. Go on here and fucking have your main RuneScape here, but then you have your private server. It's basically going off the game itself, but you're coming up with your own ideas over here. That'd be the same thing with the franchise. Have your franchise here, you bought the thing off there, but going on with this. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand where a patent is. This is where my reading comprehension is needing help. Shit. Noob's like, bro, I'm trying to help. I'm just afraid these fucking things are gonna crash. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid I'm gonna have fucking like so many fucking ruby bolts and no one's gonna fucking buy them is what I'm afraid of. I'm gonna lose out on all this money. But what I'm also thinking is that maybe other people are working on crafting or using them on something else. So they're buying all that they can to fucking make whatever they're making. The patents Nintendo is suing for is for doing a specific action of the game. Oh! Did they create the action in the first place? Now see, that's where it makes sense. Did they do the action in the first place, or you're saying that like they created something, an action in the game that they don't like? Or is it neither or? And I'm just jumping to conclusions on some stupid shit. So they probably, what I'm thinking is that like, alright, they came up and they wanted to create their own action in whatever game that they have, and then Nintendo doesn't like it. So they created a patent on it, so that way it's kind of like a franchise, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and then they kind of made up their own idea to do something else, and then Nintendo doesn't like it, so they're suing them for it. I guess you can consider it a fucking like a iffy situation, because if they get a patent on it, but I don't even know if the patent does the patent have to go fucking through the main person? Or do they just have to go like make it a patent? Does it have... Again, I keep on getting like mixed up with fucking patent to copyright. That's what I keep on getting mixed up on, man. Sorry guys, I'm not trying to fucking like distract anybody from anybody else, anything else like this, because I'm trying to. The whole entire point of going live and doing this stuff is that way I can like work on the game and do this stuff and answer questions anybody has. Also trying to be entertaining and this, but then I'm talking about something else in the meantime. I guess there's some lawsuit going on between Nintendo and Nintendo and fucking whatever company he said that we're just talking about it right now. But it is me playing RuneScape. Right now I am doing rubies, and I am cutting them into bolt tips. Hey man, the title is called fucking Old School RuneScape Skill Grinding, and I am skill grinding. I'm fucking grinding that crafting, bro. Well, technically I'm grinding fletching right now, but I'm using this to buy the money to get the money for that. Yeah, I think one of the patents was like mounting animals up. Mounting animal? An animal on top of the fucking Pokemon? But that's what I'm saying. When you're talking about a patent in that sense, are you talking about like as in like, does the patent have to go through the original content? Or does it have nothing to do with that? That's my question. Because that's where I'm getting confused with the fucking copyright. Because it seems like, to me, it seems like a really, really, like, close together thing. Almost got 5K of these bitches. Holy shit. I've only been streaming about an hour and a half. Thank you guys all for watching, man. If anybody's interested in the game, they can always jump on Discord with me. They can always like join my Discord. You can always, it's on my page, like and sub if you're interested in the whole entire content. Sorry about like talking about something else while we're doing this. I'm not talking about the game that much, but I usually am. Because right now I'm cutting some rubies and I'm trying to get myself some, not money, but more XP. Even though I'm fletching, but yeah. Getting there, man. I got about 4K, so I got about 400K. I can already get it. I'll get this last inventory and see how much that is. I'm gonna be fucking broke. Well, not necessarily broke. I'm gonna make the money back. It's gonna be in items. But I've also learned that's not necessarily a bad thing to have the money in the items. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Ugh, 200. Nothing to do with the game, it's a patent. So let's say I went and got a patent for a jump and spin control, and then someone makes that same thing in a game. Jump and spin combo. Someone makes that same thing in a game. Or a jump and spin combo. Yeah, but it's the same characters, right? Is it? Or no? Is it completely different character? You're saying Pokemon, so I'm thinking it's like a kind of like a Pokemon thing, but you're saying like mounting animals. I didn't know they had mounting animals in Pokemon. Goddamn, I'm probably just getting way off topic here. And way off, like, overthinking it. So you're saying it has nothing to do with the game. It's just literally just somebody made a move and then someone made a copy of the move. Because in some cases, it's just like that. Which part? Which part? Do you mean when saying that as in like you just get a jump combo and then somebody else is coming with the same exact thing, but it's not like not no characters, just literally the same move? If that's the case, if you're saying that fucking Nintendo is like yelling at, suing somebody else because they have the same move in the same game, you can't do that. That'd be like if I fucking started, like if they created a thing in here in RuneScape, if I jumped and I was able to spin, and they sued RuneScape for that. It's a move, dude. It's a move. They have that in games all the fucking time. Now I can see what you're saying, that people are just rolling their eyes. I get that now. 500. Okay, so now I'm comprehending what you're saying. Got it. So yes, that doesn't make sense. Alright, I still have 4K to fucking get, but let's do this. So I need, how many do I have right now? Probably almost 11 mil. Yeah, almost 11 mil. So how many did I need again? 9,730. Oh, I got it. Ugh. It's gonna take me a long time just to get my mil back, bruh. 10 mil. You did so good, Aloe. I feel like a little kid when you're saying that, but I'm sorry. I have a comprehension problem, so I have no idea I had no idea what the fuck you're talking about. I'm thinking you're talking about copyright, man. I'm thinking you're talking about a copyright. Oh, God. Yeah. Alright, guys, so I officially have 95 paints. Now I just gotta worry about 96, 97, 98, 99. I get a copyright me, fool. Because that makes complete sense. God damn, dude, I haven't done a RuneScape video in a while, and I did one for about almost 2 hours now, going on fucking 2 hours, and look at that, I already got 50 views, shit. So it's still going up. People like the fucking content on RuneScape. RuneScape's always been a popular game. What you up to, though, man? What you up to? Copyright you. It's funny as hell. 9.6K, bro. You know how long it's gonna take me to fucking do these bolts? It'll take me a long ass time to do these bolts, man. Probably just gonna go out there, get drunk tonight, or get partially drunk tonight, and fucking just grind these out. Probably not gonna be able to get all. I'll probably be able to get about 3 or 4K by night, and fucking. I'm gonna have to turn them all into fucking tips, and then sell them to make it to where I can get my 16 mil back, so that way I can work on getting my fucking 996. I don't know, get one of those things they imprint the code with, but instead of numbers and stuff, just put Romeo TM. I never knew what some of those marks meant, man. I still don't to this day. I get it, but I don't get it at the same time. What do I really want to do? I do want to do business. Just don't exactly know. I really, really, really want to do a pizza business, what I want to do, but it costs a shit ton of money to do. Once I have it and I get everything all taken care of, and I have my own recipe and all that stuff, it's game over. I can take care of it, no problem. But what I thought about doing is starting doing a fucking like a Shopify thing, selling some fucking like snacks and all that stuff like through Shopify, which you can. It goes through Instacart and all that stuff. I'd have to deliver it myself for the bit until I'm making enough money to get a place, whatever the fuck it is, like a little small place. But and then to start selling pizza through there once I get the place. But it's a lot of money, man. Money makes the world fucking go around. I gotta get a fucking charger for this bitch. And I gotta put some shorts on. Oh, can you say why am I not wearing? Slaughtering that XP, bro, I swear. Let's keep us grind going, man. Let's keep this grind going. I'm hoping to God I'm not gonna burn myself the fuck out. I like seeing the XP go down, though. I just know it's gonna take me a lot longer for the fucking, like, the grinding the bolt tips. Doesn't buy happiness, but it'll buy you I mean, yeah. It can buy you happiness in the items that you buy, but it's still not gonna fill that fucking hole that everyone. It sounds really wrong, but it's still not gonna fill like your complete fulfillment of happiness. You think it's going to, because then after a while, then all your friends that are talking to you, how do you know they're gonna like you? Are they gonna like you for your money? Are they only gonna be there for your money? You don't know. You don't know. Be right back. I'm gonna do this real quick so that way you don't have to worry about it going back. I can sell these too. I could probably sell that molten glass. I'd probably get I don't know how much money that is. It's only a couple $100K though. I think it's only $100K per one, so that's only like $900K. It's about $1 mil. About $1 mil. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. There we go. I know she's gonna want to DoorDash in a little bit. Usually she DoorDash by like 6 or 7, even though I'm only gonna go for a couple hours, so I gotta charge my phone and make sure it's at fucking 100%, because I know we're gonna go. Anyways, noobs, what you up to, man? What is you up to? Fucking 9,465 actions to get this next. At this point, I might as well go half and half and start going fucking like starting to get my money stack back. well, that would be better for that person because then it shows you. That's true. That is true. That is true. Watching your dumbass. Yeah, I know. Yeah, this guy dumb, I know. This guy very dumb. I'm gonna sell these out of the way because I know I'm not gonna do that right now. It's like I'll buy them after, but for right now, it's about $1 mil, right? Yeah, it's about $1 mil. Ugh. Of course, you're not selling them for that much. I mean, I got some money out of it, so I can't say anything. 1.3 mil. I'll just wait until fucking like something comes up and fuck, man. But for real, probably about to watch other streamer at 6 and after play. You're good, man. You're good. Do what you gotta do, bro. You're fine. You're completely fine. I was only trying to stream for a couple hours and I wind up streaming. I literally did stream for a couple hours. I didn't start streaming until what, like an hour and a half ago? Yeah, an hour and a half. I was watching a streamer myself, or like a guy that he doesn't really do streams. It's more fucking live, not live. It's more videos. He posted a video that are fucking like an hour long, doing the same thing that I'm trying to do. Like he'll go over topics of the game and all that crap. And he's a really interesting dude. But you're good, man. Do what you gotta do, man. Yeah. Down to 800k. I can't remember how further we were. I think it was 700k. I think. I can't remember, to be honest. But 800k. I can't believe I have fucking 5k fucking rubies. I don't want to crash the fucking thing, dude. I really don't want to do that. I feel like I'm about to. I just want to be able to get this fucking level first. Oh, well, the stream's at 6, so still 1 hour and 30 minutes away, so I'm all good. I might not be here in about an hour and a half. I don't know yet. I know I'm gonna keep on grinding and keep on talking and fucking like try to grind this out as much as I can, because I still got until the next level. I got 9,000, as you can see, 9,350 to go, so these things don't take that long to fucking go through it, so I'm just doing it. And I got to turn them in the fucking bolt tips, sell back, get my money back, and then fucking hopefully that's... I think that'll be enough to get myself to 99. It might be another couple mil. I might have to make myself or like sell some like the Harks and stuff, but it should be enough. It only cost me about... Yeah, because it cost me 10.5 to get this one. I know, that's why I said after this stream, because I know by the time you'll be spending and still... Right. Still be shit starting? Oh, she'll be starting, gotcha. Fair enough. Yeah, but I think it cost me 10.5 mil, I think is what it was. It was 10.5 mil to get that, to get the rubies, even though I'll make it back. Actually, I think I'll make more money off that, but 10.5 mil to do that, so to get myself to 96, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be, it was 8 mil for 94, 10 mil for that, so it's gonna probably be either 2 or an extra 3 mil, so it's probably gonna cost me about 13 or 14 mil to get myself to 696. So I think it's gonna be a little bit of time. Let me go ahead and start breaking these down too, because I need to get some money back. That's gonna take a long time. I want to grind that, but I know it's going to be like by the time I do that and get back to it, I'm not going to have the money to fucking do it. I'm going to have to fucking turn those all into that to get my money back to get myself 96. I have the money to get to 96 or 97. And I think if I just reuse those things and just keep on doing that, I can get myself to 99. So, one less stat to worry about. Then once I do that, I'm probably going to start working on some hurdler. I don't know if that's going to... I'll have to find some sort of money-making way to actually do that. To give myself a mil, I'm gonna have to give myself 10k of these things. Takes 4 inventories to get about a k, so it's probably gonna take me a little bit of time to actually get up to that. But I know I'll be able to make 16 mil off these, so. Baby 17. This dude was here since this morning, man, I swear. Same dude, level 3. And then he had another one that was like close to the same name. That was level 4, that was over here. I swear, man, it's like all day long, that's all they do. So let me do the math real quick. 5211 plus 9310 equals times 12 equals plus an extra 444 equals times 94 equals 16.4 plus the extra mil I have in my bank plus 1314 17.7 mil. I'm gonna have 18 mil, basically 18 mil by the time this is done. So this is making me money. Hell yeah, dude. I wasn't expecting that, but hell yeah. Hell fucking yeah. It's kind of a little teeny tiny bit of a way to make money, but like, you know what? If it's cracking from fucking 90, it's literally... I just did from 91. I'm going to be going till 99 if I can. That's all I'm about, man. Trying to make a little bit extra money while I'm fucking getting a skill up, and then see if I can find the same thing on Hurdler. Hurdler, I think it's going to be a little hard. I really do think the hurdler is going to be a little harder. Without even trying, dude, I'm over here only getting like 6 or 7 XP for each one. And I'm already going on fucking another XP left, 590k. I'm literally almost halfway to 101. I didn't even know I hit 100. It's always time consuming and sick of where. Especially when you have to work on something else to get yourself the money and all that stuff to like even out with something else. God, man. Nope, wrong ones. Barely even breaking this down, bro. I swear it feels like I've passed like 5K and I really haven't. Where's Panther at, by the way? It's only fucking, it's like, what, 11 o'clock for him? Noon, fucking midnight? About like 6 o'clock for him. I haven't seen him talk. Usually he's like one of the first people in the chat. Gotta stop looking at that fucking crafting XP. It's not going up, bro. Crafting XP is not going up. It is defletching right now. Barely going up. This fletching even go up to 101 right now? No, it wouldn't, because it would be showing 100 right now. So it isn't. So if I had it, if it went up to 120, it'd be showing level 100 right now. It's kind of surprising when you work on a stat and do something, especially when you're doing that and you don't even recognize that you've already gotten a level. I had no idea in the world that fucking I already got a level from that, so I went from 99 to 100 without even knowing it. Do they even have any level 120s in fucking this game yet? Like, I understand you can get to level 120 on fucking this and have that, but I'm saying, like, do they actually have any 120s? I could have scored some of these stills could be 120s. Like 15 point, basically 2.5 mil, or 250 mil. It's almost at 2K, it's almost got an extra 200K. Long time. Why would they not? What do you mean? Why would it not be 120s? Because old school RuneScape and RS3 is like they're two different ones. That's the reason why. They're two different games. They're not like they're different games, but they're not different games. That makes any sense. It's an updated version of the game, so that's the reason why there's always that thing saying like the old school compared to the new school, because I'm playing old school and they have a new school. And the new one's like a completely different game, but it's the same game, but it's updated. But they don't have... They have a lot of 120s in RS3. Well, you were saying... I would love if they had a level 120, so I was saying... Oh. because people would have different ideas about it, because it would, I'm not saying they wouldn't, they might, but people have different ideas on it. Some people don't want them to ruin the game, or like think that it would ruin the game, even though I don't personally. I think it's just more experience for it. A lot of people, when they brought in this, where I'm at, the Grand Exchange, when they brought this back, a lot of people got mad about it. They said it would ruin the game again, because it wrecked the whole entire like old school RuneScape feel in a way. Because when I was playing, before the whole entire Grand Exchange got even played, you had to go to a bank down there, and there was fucking World 1 and World 2, especially when you tried to log into them, you couldn't even log into them sometimes because they were full. Because those were the two worlds that people were buying shit in. Buying and selling shit. Because you couldn't buy it on the Grand Exchange. At that time, you had to fucking like go into a certain point of the world, of those banks, and then you'd find the person that was buying or selling whatever item you were trying to sell or buy, and then you had to sit there and like wait, look in the chat for people near you, and then see what the prices were for everything, and then like either come up to them and talk to them, or like bring them aside or something like this, and then like try to trade them, even though there was fucking shit people talking like all the time. It was kind of hard, but that's what made RuneScape. So then they came up with the Grand Exchange to fucking help everyone like buy and sell shit, and you wouldn't have to do that. And this goes across all worlds too. It's not just this world. The point that I'm getting at is that like it's just updates they came up with, and compared to an old school RuneScape feel. Like World 1, World 2, and World 3 were like the main worlds to go out there and try to sell that stuff. And I didn't personally like it. My cousin did. My cousin had to. Like, he tried to make money off people, and if he was trying to buy, like, say, like, it was like he wanted to go out there and like PK, and he'd go out there and fish like 100 and whatever, not 100k, but a couple k of fucking lobsters. Go out there and sell them to a person, and then get us up 180k. Go buy a full full set of rune, and go out there and PK with it, and then get mad when he died because he had to go redo all that again. I get it, it's a pain in the ass, but he did it, and he did it a couple times. I saw him do it. He fished for like an entire day. Ugh, 1.5. I don't know, man. It's just different people have different. I should say this: different people have different opinions, and different people have like different ideas on the game. And they did a poll on it. That's why they do a poll on it, to find out what people actually want, what people don't want. Because a lot of people got mad when they came up with the G, and some people didn't like it, to where they're like, all right, it's gonna ruin the whole entire game, blah blah. But then everyone has their own thing, so it's like you kind of just gotta pick and choose what you want. Did I think it was gonna ruin the game? I wouldn't say. I can't really give an opinion on it, because like I guess it's, yeah, I like the old school RuneScape way, but at the same time it makes it easier to sell shit, but then it takes away some of the experience of the game when you had to deal with it in 2000, whatever year it was that it got brought out. Before it got brought out. The whole entire point that I'm getting about this is that like it's the old school RuneScape feel. So if you brought in 120s to this, it might, to some people, that it might be like ruining some part of like the old school RuneScape experience. But all I see it as is it's just showing the experience that you actually have. Even if you have 99 and it's going to show over here that you have level 100, 101. I guess it ruins interaction, but also makes it better for people like me who don't like having to go out of my way to talk of, you're right. It's the interaction or not the interaction, you're right. Because some people don't want to go out there and do that, especially if you can't find anybody that is selling or buying your item. Then you're wasting your time going out there and trying to do that. because they only have one specific spot that everyone's selling it at, and maybe like a person doesn't have a full set of rune that they're willing to sell, or like this. So you're just sitting there going like, all right, I want to go out there and PK, but I can't because I don't have the armor for it. That's what I'm saying. Everyone's got their own different. I just see it with the 120s. I just see it as it's just showing you more what the experience that you have. It's not really anything else but you, because like it's only changing a look on the game right here. So right now I'd be showing 100, going toward 101. The only thing I can see that it would change is that the fact of like whatever level you're at, they might have 120 capes because they have max capes, and it might change max capes, and it might change like the different capes. So like the different skill set you have, say for like a level 105, that you can do a certain other monster, or a certain other tree, or whatever the fuck it is. If you have like a certain woodcutting level, a certain fletching, then they might change that stuff. That's the only thing I could think of that would ruin the game. Not ruin the game, but it would be different. Because they do have that. And I think that's what they're talking about, saying like when they came up with RuneScape, when they had the RuneScape 3 and they came up with the 120s, and they did do that, they came up with new monsters and all that stuff for it. And capes. I believe they came up with new capes for the 122. Unless they didn't. I'm not sure if they came up with capes or not. I'm not completely sure about that one. That's what I meant by it's taking fucking forever to do this shit. Goddamn, dude. Oh my god. Because fletching these things takes a lot longer than fucking doing anything else. Do I want, let me guess, my channel? Is that what it is? My channel? Yeah, I felt that. God, man. How's everyone else doing though? I am currently in the middle of doing some fucking rubies. I'm trying to get my crafting up, but I gotta get my money back to get that. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to make my money back. God, this takes a long day's time. It's because I'm looking at the fucking screen. If I wasn't looking at the screen, it'd probably be a lot faster. My god. I already did about 100. It's making some sort of fucking little progression. I've done about, I think about 200 so far. Like I said, it's gonna take a long time to make that money back. It's fucking literally about, what, 14 mil worth? 14 mil worth of fucking shit. Actually, yeah, 14.5 or something like that mil worth. These things take a lot longer than the other ones. Fuck. I don't even think they're gonna go down in price, to be honest, because every single time I went to go sell throughout the entire day, they sold. So I think people are just buying them throughout the entire day. Maybe someone's flipping them. I don't know. Could be. Could be flipping them. Right there, another 100k. 6. When these things go so much fucking faster. It's so much easier to do fucking 100 of these compared to a fucking 100 of those, because these things just shred right through. God, man. Like I said, I'm gonna be putting some videos out there. I'm putting a video out either tonight or tomorrow. I did one where I only did about 5 minutes worth of fucking like things I was talking about, what exactly I'm doing and making the money off it. Talking about different topics, about what people think about it, see if anybody comments on it and how it does. If it does good, I'll put more out there. What people think about like the Grand Exchange being added, the Wilderness being taken out, the Wilderness, like other things that got put in, taken out, maybe the different skills that they added in the game, who was playing in the past, who wasn't playing in the past. If anyone wants to talk about the skilling aspect of everything and like what good skills are on there, what good skills are not, what skills make money, what skills don't make money, what's a worthless skill, what's not a worthless skill, what costs the much. Like there's so many different topics to talk about. What monsters to kill, what monsters to not kill that aren't gonna make shit. Go on and on, man. Yacked on, what the fuck? You got yacked on and you got yacked up. Why does it feel like the same account? Or the same person playing the same thing? Also, I've been known for a while, but did you see the PS5 Pros costing I wouldn't doubt it, man. I wouldn't doubt it. Bro, everything is fucking going up, man. I even saw a fucking video on freaking like this one YouTuber. He was talking about what he thought the prices for fucking GTA 5 or GTA 6 are gonna be. And I know there was big talk about fucking like what the not the price of it, but the how big the size of the game is it can actually be. People are mad for the price because it is digital and comes without the stand. What do you mean without the stand? What stand? I get it being digital. Everything's going digital nowadays. You can't buy anything without it. You can't. Just like how they gave the fucking I can't remember if it was the Xbox. I want to say it was the PS5. Yeah, it was the PS5 because I was thinking about buying it, even though I don't play a PS4, so I'm kind of glad I didn't buy it because I'm more PC now. But like, they came out with the fucking like digital compared to fucking like if you wanted to get the. I can't remember if it was worth more or worth less, but one was more than the other one. Then they had the fucking like the digital fucking PS5, and then they had the non-digital PS5. It's the one that actually had the game hard drive in it, or like the game thing in it. And I wouldn't doubt if they came up with a full digital thing, man. I wouldn't doubt it. Because everything is going digital nowadays. You can't... It's all about the hard drive and the fucking graphics and how fast it is. The guy was saying that GTA 6 was going to be $100, or maybe more depending on the collector's edition and all that stuff, people. But it was like, and the membership. Well, yeah, but still for $700, but no disc drive, like that. Yeah, oh yeah, man. But I get it. Oh yeah. But you got to think everything's going up. So I mean, like if they're trying to get all they're trying to make their money off the investment that they just got. So I feel like if they're making it that much, then they're trying to make their investment back. So if they're doing it, that means that like whatever they're buying is costing more for them. I'm not saying it's a good deal, or like I'm not saying it's a bad deal, or like they should do that and make it fucking that much, but that's just what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that whatever they're buying is costing them more. Now I feel like $70 or $80, nobody has 100. Yes, but what the guy was saying is that like if you wanted to get like a certain thing, it'd be $70 or $80 for the original, and then an extra 100 for like an extended or something else on it. But then again, people would still go out there and pay fucking $100 for GTA 6. What are you not gonna do? I mean, people in the comments are going like, hell yeah, I'd pay $100. Hell yeah, I'd do that. Would I do that? I don't know. Depends on how this channel goes in the next whatever days, months. I try a bunch of different stuff out, and if that winds up working, then I'll do more of it. It all depends on what people like. It all depends on what people like. We're good. One second. Damn it. Well, yeah, every game has that, but I'm getting the cheap version. I don't need extra. Oh, yeah, no, I know. Neither do I. I don't know, man. It's a bunch of different, like, again, it's with everyone having different opinions on different things, and like everything's going digital now. And people like having the extended because that's all they fucking do. Like when they get home, they just play games, which I do the same thing, so I can't complain. I do the same thing. But it just goes along with what you like and what you don't like, and how much you're willing to spend for a certain game. You already know, even if it's okay, it may be less, and we might have people like playing, might have less people buying the game because of it, but over time, they'll still get it. You know what I mean? They might lower the price down a little bit because they know. I don't know, man. The guy was saying that fucking like, I don't know the exact price range or something like that. I guess like, I think unless I'm talking shit, they said that the investment was 2 point something bill, and they're worth like. I think I read the numbers wrong, but something about like they're worth like almost 100 bill, and they spent probably less than that. I'm thinking probably less than that. They won't be able to play it until like 2027 since you have to wait a year. Right. True that. I don't know, man. RuneScape's always been my go-to. If it comes up to where fucking I wind up doing that and it winds up doing really good, then sure, I have no problem doing that. Probably won't be a while before I get that. I already have GTA 5 on here. But they said something about the investment of fucking spending like 8 bill or 2 bill, and the company is worth fucking like 50 bill or something like that. Or something, like over the past time, like they've made money off it, but then they also said that like they're willing to make the investment because with all the salaries that they pay and all this stuff over time of like leaving it for like 5 years. I think they did how long? Like 5 years before that GTA 4 came out. Anyways, they made fucking, I guess the guy said like 89 bill, or sorry, 8.9 bill, and they spent 2 bill. So that over time they made the money back of what they had. But you got to pay all your people plus all the engineers and all that stuff. Like obviously it costs a lot of money to do, man. But you're right, it does take a fucking like extra time to do all that stuff. And it takes a year for like the PC version to get created. GTA 4 came out in 2009, right? I have no idea. That's why I'm asking you. I figured you would know better than I do. I know GTA 5. I don't remember exactly the year that it came out, but I remember the hype about it. And I remember, like, when it first came out, like, everyone was fucking getting like, hey, man, you need to play this game. You need to play this game. You need to play this game. November 2008, it seems. Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't know. Just like Red Dead, the games that I remember that came out that everyone was about is GTA 5, all the new Call of Duties except for fucking Ghost. I think Ghost was the only one that fucking people, they bought, but they weren't really happy with it. Then you got fucking GTA 5, Red Dead, all the Call of Duties, and the Halos. Those are like the 4 main games that people were like really talking about. Because I remember Halo 3 when then Reach came out and everyone's like, oh my god, this game, and I just tried it and I was like, I'm not really into it. It's not really my thing. That's what I'm saying, man. 5 years later in 2013, right? They made the money back. Probably. Right. Especially when fucking, like, I know you remember this, pretty sure you remember this, but like when fucking, like, the first Call of Duty came out, the Call of Duty World at War. I think that was the first Call of Duty, but the first zombie Call of Duty is what I'm talking about. The first zombie one, that was when people, oh my god, when zombies first came out in Call of Duty. Damn, dude. I remember the big ass hype on that stuff. Hey man, let's go play. Every single day, my buddies were like, "Hey, we're gonna go play some zombies. Want to come? Want to go play some zombies? Want to go play some zombies?" I'm like, my buddies started while I'm getting tired of it, but they still wind up playing it. Yeah, I hear soon COD 6 is coming out. Wonder if it'll actually be good. Not like people were. I haven't. Right? That's what I'm saying, man. Was it you or fucking somebody else? I can't remember who told me, but the COD 6 is gonna be like more of a zombie based game. Black Ops 1 and 2, hell yeah, man. Black Ops 1 is my favorite. I'd say definitely Black Ops 1. I mean, don't get me wrong. Black Ops fucking, not Black Ops, but fucking World at War was a good one of mine, but it just got you into the concept of having zombies and this stuff and then playing it. Because I remember when it first came out, me and my cousin were playing it, not a thing, but like, here's the difference that when it first came out and zombies were first there, you had to beat the entire game to make the mission, to complete it, to play the zombies. And that's what I liked about it. So you had to earn your way into it. Where nowadays, you can just jump right into the fucking game and jump into that and go. I kind of liked that aspect. So basically, like, I remember coming home and my cousin was like, hey man, want to play those zombies? I was like, yeah. And he's like, alright man, well, we gotta beat the game for it, apparently. I didn't know about that. It's a mission. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, you gotta beat the game. So I tried to surprise him. I stayed there and I started playing, and like, he went to sleep. He was playing RuneScape and then started going to sleep, so I stayed up all fucking night when I had the next day. I think it was the next day, it was like Saturday or something like that. I stayed up all night, beat the game, and fucking came up, and then he woke up and saw me playing, and he's like, oh shit, dude. I'm like, yeah, man, I stayed up all night, beat the game. Like, yeah, man, I stayed up all night and beat the game. Like, we can play now. And I woke back up, and he's like, hey, man, these games are fucking awesome, bro. I'm like, yeah, I stayed up all night. It better have been fucking awesome. Hell yeah, man. Better have been fucking awesome. Was it worth it? Yeah, it was, because me and him played zombies like every day. At that time, I was bouncing between fucking my mom's house and my aunt's house. Yeah, my mom's house, it was all about fucking like RuneScape. Where if I came home to my aunt's house, that it was RuneScape slash fucking zombies. Or playing basketball. I was in basketball and football. More basketball. I mean, yeah, that's cool, but I also like that they got rid of that, because if you... Oh, if the campaign was boring, yeah, you're right. You're right about that. Not necessarily you want to sit there and play like the campaign all fucking day if it's boring and just because you want to get yourself into the zombies. I get that. I was just saying it's more of like a you earned it kind of way. Ugh. 741k and I got 8,000 to go. Flower? To play the game, man. The cost was to play the zombies. I remember it doing so well. People, like, everywhere I knew about it were fucking playing zombies. Like, 3 of my friends were obsessed. Probably, like, 5 of my friends were obsessed with fucking playing it. All they wanted to do is fucking play that and fucking just sit there and just eat and drink and fucking play that. That was what our thing was. And then all of a sudden the new Call of Duty came out, and then they came out with fucking, like, the Black Ops 1. And then they came up with more zombies inside there, which is the reason why Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 are so well, because fucking, like, it was all about the fucking, like, zombies and training, and people were, like, they came out with different maps, because they only had the one map on fucking Call of Duty World of War. But then when they came out with Black Ops 1, they added more onto it. And then you had Transit, was even more fun. I liked Transit, but Transit got kind of boring after a while. Transit was fun, but then they came up with all the perks and this to grab, and then like you had all these Easter eggs to grab, and that's when I was kind of like, it got boring to me. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's not for it. Like, don't get me wrong, like I wouldn't not do it like in the future to come, but I just wasn't for Easter eggs. I just wanted to play the game and just build as I go and get as far as I could. And some people got way too obsessed with it, with getting Easter eggs and like getting better and better and better at the game, where they were in fucking, like, I don't know if they found a glitch in the game and fucking wound up getting to like around like 100 or around 1,000. Like, I remember when fucking like I played World of War, and the highest level I can get to was fucking me and my cousin. No matter how many times we tried, we made it to about like round like 25. That was it. It got really, really, really fucking hard. Especially when you only had one spot and you didn't have any perks, so you couldn't get a third weapon. The only perk you really had was, it wasn't even Jug. You couldn't even buy Jug. I think it was only one perk, and that was it. But, I remember playing on Black Ops 1 and doing the out of the chair thing. Yeah, I remember that too. You had to go break yourself out. Me and my cousin got really good at that game, though. Got really good at the fucking, like, World at War. Gotcha. But no, we got used to fucking, what's it called? We got used to, They didn't have any perks in it. Me and him started training around the entire thing, and even though there wasn't that much room to fucking train because it wasn't that big of a map, it was, but it wasn't because you only had 4 main rooms. That's all you had. Oh yeah, definitely good memories, man. Always. That's what I'm saying. That's what I want this channel to be. I want to start doing this to where fucking I'm just more talking to people. And I feel like that's the reason why I got so many views on this one, because people are like, I wish more people would talk in the chat to like talk about it, because I can talk all day about that shit. And I just play this in the background saying skilling, where I'm talking while I'm fucking playing the game and doing this. So it's not clickbait or anything like that, because I'm literally am skilling. But what was I gonna say? Is that there was only 4 main rooms. Only if you did the stairs strat would have. The stairs strat? That one, I don't know what you mean by it. Yeah, there was only 4 rooms. You had the 1 main room that you started in. You open up the second room where you're right there. So you had 1 person watching one and 1 person watching the other one. Then you got enough points to fucking open up the upstairs. You went into upstairs and then you had the 2 rooms connected, which is that one and that one. And me and my cousin how we wind up doing it was, one person, like after a little bit, would watch the door, and then the other person would watch the other window. And then we started blocking up the window, and then both of us would watch the fucking, with the door, because obviously there was a hell of a lot more coming in the door than there was the window. So we started doing that, and then got better and better to where fucking, like, if we saw that someone was breaking in the window, then we would turn around, help the person, or one person would work on that, and then you would kind of, like, go back and forth. But then it got to the point where even through the window, zombies were coming too fast. So we had to sit right there in a little corner and then take turns shooting is what got to the point. We had to take turns shooting. So one person would sit there and straight up all out. Then the next person, once you're like, alright, I'm out of ammo, and then go to the next person, and we got pretty far with that. The only thing we did is that fucking, like, you had to wait for max ammo to come. You couldn't buy more ammo. The 1 guns that we had were on the wall. They were all from the chest. That's where I came in to get wall guns, because I knew it was always there. It's where you buy the first room instead of buying the stairs in the room. You spawn and go at the stairs, camp there. You buy the first room instead. Oh. Well, I never bought the stairs first. Me and Kim always decided to buy the room instead. We never unlocked that staircase. Because we thought it was easier to do that. We tried doing the staircase and we kept on dying like left and right, so we just stopped doing that. We definitely stopped doing that pretty quick. Especially if we played online and people just opened it up, we got pissed off. It was more online when we played fucking, what's it called? Chicken. No, we got better and better at it, though. That's all I can say. We got better and better and better and better at it. It just got to the point, like I said, where, like, even if you had 4 people right there, like, it was just hard. Even you can get further and further, but, like, if the zombies got closer and closer to you, you just wind up getting harder and harder, and it's like, alright. I remember, I think the most me and my cousin ever got to, like, by myself, I made it to about 25, but me and him playing probably made it to about maybe 32. And then when we played with other people, got to about 4 people, probably about 40. And I think 40 or 50 was like the max for us. Because it started getting really, 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 really fucking hard. And Black Ops 1, getting the same thing, wind up training around the entire thing, and my buddy wound up like finding more and more places to train, and then he got pissed whenever he fucking like died and like lost all this stuff, so he got pretty mad. Oh, I remember those days. He'd be sitting there chewing a dip while he was getting high and drinking a Mountain Dew, and then fucking sit there and like listen to music and fucking like running around training in his own little place, and then he died, and he's like, fuck. He's like, fuck. He was really good at the game, though. That's literally all he did. At that time, he didn't have a job, so for a while, until he got a job, and he got fired from like 3 different jobs, and that's all he fucking did was just play zombies all day. He'd use my account, or like have his own account, and play online, and play with other people, and this, and then even got to the point where fucking he's like, alright, I'm not playing with randoms anymore. I'm like, why? He's like, because they always take my door, bro. They always take my fucking door. They take my door, they take my window, and I'm just like, I need someone to talk to so I can communicate with them, so I can tell them to stay away from my fucking door, like, to train with me and help me out. Like, I can't tell you how many times we'd be in the middle of a match and you'd kick somebody because they weren't fucking listening. He'd sit there and be like, talk right in front of them. He'd stand right there and go like, you over there, and he'd point to the place, and the person would still stay right there, and he'd be like, nope, fuck that. He just kicked them out, or he would just leave. After a while, he just started looking at me. He's like, alright, we got 4 people, right? Like, I think we got 3. I'm like, let's find random. He's like, nope, fuck that, I'm not playing with random. You had to have a headset. You had to have a headset to play with them. It wouldn't work without a headset. Would not work without a headset. He wouldn't play without a headset. 710k, dude. I've already gotten about 150k. The Crew, isn't that a car game? Isn't that like a Need for Speed? I think it's like a Need for Speed. That's what I figured. I'm down for it. Like I said, man, there's so many different games that I want to play, and I just don't have time to play them. I mean, I'm playing more RuneScape than anything else, so I'm like, I gotta try different things. I still haven't even finished Red Dead. I know I gotta finish Red Dead for you guys. I just haven't had the motivation to play it. I got that fucking car game I never even played. I think I played like twice. I got Supermarket Together, which that was really, really fun. I'm still playing that, but I'm waiting to see how... I'm waiting a little bit to see if it hits like a certain amount. If they hit about like 20 or 30 views, then sure. Then I'll play it. Compared to lives to videos, like it's always the comparison between all of them. So far right now it's got about... I think I got 12 views since I saw it. Apparently people really like skill grinding. God damn, dude. $64 fucking views in 2 hours. That's not bad at all. Only that sucks that the views go down like after like fucking you stop streaming, because then everything goes away. No one wants an extra stream. I'll post that video and see how that does. Almost 703k, bruh. With fucking 8,000 left to do. Oh my god. Doesn't your girl start soon? I think your girl starts soon. Come on. Broke the 700. Oh, my bad. That wasn't sound weird. I mainly watch the fucking, like, the people when I'm at work. If I'm at work, I'll watch, like, something and do that. Oh, 6K fucking rubies, bro. Oh, she starts at 7? Gotcha. Usually 7 is when she fucking texts me to go out there, but she hasn't even said, like, what time. Ugh. Yeah, 8,205. Just broke the 82 mark. Just want to look at something real quick and I'll be right back. Yeah, that's what I thought. God, these things cut fast. You're good, man. God, I wasn't even looking at the screen. I got 10K. Oh my god. Well, I hope everyone's enjoying their day. Whoever is actually watching. I know it's a 2-hour stream, but I am putting out a video pretty soon. If you guys are enjoying the content, please like and sub. What I'm currently doing right now is I'm making my shit into rubies, uncut rubies. I'm currently level 94 crafting, going toward 95, and I'm 689k off from 95. So I'm trying not to burn myself out. I feel like before I burn myself out, I'm gonna run out of money because I'm gonna have to fucking like do something else because I have to cut these into bolts to actually make the money back. That's gonna be the problem. Well, not problem, but just time consuming. Cause see, these things aren't gonna be that long to cut. 8,000, but it's the 6,000 fucking rubies I already got that I gotta make my money back to put in to get 96. I swear it's gonna be worth it once I get that 199, bro. Once I get 99, I'm gonna be like, I remember that day or that week or 2 weeks that fucking sat there and grinded rubies for fucking like all that time to get myself to 99. I'm gonna be like, oh man. $8,000 actions. trying to figure out if I want to do like make them go about a K at a time and then start like make them into bolt tips and fucking like sell them like 100K at a time or some shit. That's what I'm thinking about doing, because by the time I go and do all this stuff, then I'm gonna have to still do all those to get my money back to go out there and get the money to do that. Basically, I'm being impatient. I know I'm being impatient. Because, yeah, I'm almost guaranteed that it's probably going to be about... Started off with 9,700, so I've already did 1,700 of them. So, the first one was 6,000, the second one was 9,000, so that was an extra 3K of them. So if I add an extra 3,000, it's going to be about 1,300 or 1,400 rupees. I'm debating about fucking just for the money for that part. I'm debating about selling my Daharaks. If anybody's watching, thinking about selling my Daharaks to get myself a couple mil. Just get the 99, dude. Once I get the 99, I'll start getting myself the money back to get myself the 16 mil, depending on how much of money I actually spend. Because currently I'm actually making the money back. Like when I'm done with all these, I'm gonna have almost 20 mil. So technically, right now I'm making the money back. What's up, man? Technically, I'm making the money back. Down to 600K. I think I'm more freaking out that I'm thinking that the thing is going to crash if I sell these things back, because I'm going to be selling a lot of ruby bolts. But then at the same time, I'm thinking that people are out there using them for other things, because every single time I went out there, it sold instantly. So maybe they're selling faster than I'm actually thinking. I don't know. Especially if I go out there and try to sell, it's like 60K worth of these things that I'm going to be making. Each of these are going to make 100K, or 100K, about a K a piece. 1,000 will probably make about... I don't even fucking know, dude. I don't even know. Trying to make it seem like a little bit easier by fucking like doing 100 here and 100 there, so it's not so much. But then again, you're thinking about K's instead of hundreds. That's what's getting me. I'm like, alright, well, it's probably gonna be a little more than that, bro. If I was getting crafting XP from these, I would totally do them a lot more, but I'm not making any crafting XP off them. That's the biggest problem I'm having. I'm making fletching XP, and I already have 99 fletching. And I've already done 15K of them, bro. Sorry, 1,500. And to think, I actually did make money off this. I'm pretty happy that I did make money, because I mean, I'm doing this and I'm getting about like basically about 18K, so I've made about a mil or about a mil and a half off this. Was it 20K or 20 mil? I don't think it was. I think it was like 18 or 19 mil. Which honestly, I've never had that much in the career. I think the max I've ever seen myself have was like 16. I don't think I've ever had 17, let alone 18 or 20. That because whenever I have that much money, I always spend it on a stat. Now I'm being better with it. If I'm spending it, I need to make the money back. I can't do it without making the money back. If I don't make the money back, then I feel like I'm wasting my time. And I feel like it's just a lot of waste of money because or my like time playing it that it's not I just all that hard earned work that I just worked on to get it. I just wish it didn't take so long to fucking go through a fucking inventory without like watching something. Like, bruh. Like first I got to about 3K. Then I'm like, you know what, it's not gonna take me that long to do. I'll get to about fucking like whatever 5K. Now I'm at 6K and I'm like, holy shit, I really gotta start working on these. But I want him to get more fucking crafting experience and fucking fletching experience. What you up to, man? How long you been playing that game for, though, man? You've been playing fucking for a bit. I know I played that supermarket together for fucking a while, too. Remember you sent me the picture of fucking I played like 48 hours or like 24 hours in the last fucking like I don't know how many days. Hey, man, you guys talked me into that game, and I'm still playing it. You guys talked me into that game. But then again, like I told you guys from the very beginning, RuneScape has always been my game. Whether I play Red Dead, whether I play Minecraft, or any other game, RuneScape's always been my game. Yeah, I think the peak on this game is fucking like, time-wise, is like 3 or 4 o'clock. Got an idea, you want to watch something, you can watch yourself fletching of yourself fletching of yourself fletching of that self fletching. That'd be a lot of video editing, bro. I can do it, but that would be a lot of fucking like editing. Not really a lot of editing. It's more like taking the video, putting it on top of that video, take another video, minimize it, put it on top of that video, take another video, minimize that, put it on top of another. So you'd have like 5 videos watching each other. That'd be fucking weird. And 45 hours into it. How much you guys play Supermarket Tyke or Supermarket what the fuck? Bruh. Fucking logged me out. I think if you're playing a game for long enough, it fucking logs you out. I forgot that it did that. I don't remember it ever logging me out. I just remember it fucking coming up and saying you've been playing the game for a while. Why don't you take a break? I'm like, I'm a goddamn adult. Don't tell me what the fuck to do. Only 8 hour in supermarket. Gotcha. So I beat you on that. But you beat me on a lot of other games, so. $3,000. I want to get when I do that. I want to fucking do a K at a time or at least 500. So I'm gonna wait on that. Yeah, usually on the thing, if you play for a long time, it says in the comment, it says right here, it says like, you've been playing for a long time, maybe you should take a break. Well, yeah, I own like quadruple the amount of. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah, man, I need a lot more, but I don't need it. I want it, but I can't spend on anything anymore. I gotta wait. I gotta save and save and save until I get like enough money to where I know I can cover myself. I can't spend. I literally gotta tell myself that I can only get groceries and gas. That's it. Groceries and gas. You're good, man. Oh, you gotta go to the cool kids table? Gotcha. All good, man. All good. I think this game is more fucking at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, because when I was like, I did it in the 2 hours and I did it that one, now 3 hours ago, so 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I think the max I got that I saw over there was like 6 viewers at a time. So I know RuneScape works. But then I think it died down because everyone now is like going toward the main streamers. I thought at least one person would have fucking texted in the chat, but not even one. Like 2 people did. 2 people did, but they didn't stay. I'm like, alright. I think I'll do this and I'll post that one video to see how it goes. It says like in the afternoon. I think it's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon you want to post. It's all good, man. It's all good. You live and you learn, man. You learn lessons as you go. You learn to when to post and when you can't post, and then when the best time to do it. So I just know to myself that like by 3 o'clock in the afternoon I gotta be on RuneScape posting. If I can get another video or another stream getting fucking 60 views, I'll be happy as hell. I got 66 views so far right now. 66 views for 3 hours, that's not bad. Compared to my other ones, they got like fucking 3. I don't want to waste my time. I'm enjoying this game a lot. But like I said, it's all about people playing, people watching, entertaining. I gotta shave my fucking cat. I gotta fucking get his little welts out too. My cat's got little fucking like, not welts, but they're fucking little like hair chunks in the back, like up next to his tail. I don't know how he got that, because I guess it's like, you gotta groom them enough to where they don't. Like fuck, man. The patches are getting worse and worse, so she told me to fucking like, you gotta shave the parts. I'm like, motherfucker. So I gotta take my shaver and go. He hates that shaver, dude. If I get him close to him with that fucking thing, he tries to run, so I have to like hold him down. You know, I sit there and tell him, hey man, this is for you, man, this is for you, this is gonna help you. And help you feel better. $4K. Keep going. Gotcha. I didn't know. I mean, it's not too many chunks. It's only like 4 little chunks. It's not bad. They're not like really thick. So. Last time, dude, the last time I caught him, the last time I shaved him, like, he was bad, man. He fucking had like chunks everything around his back. So when I went to go shave him, he fucking hated me. But I'm like, then he regrew all his fucking hair back, and then he was fine. Then we went to go pet him. He was fucking smooth as hell. So obviously he doesn't know it now, but like. He hates me at the moment, but then he'll come right back to me, you know? So it's not too bad. Some of his chunks were pretty bad. They were next to his ear, too. Like, some of them were next to his ear. More of them right now are next to his tail. I took care of the entire thing, like, next to his fucking, like, ear and all that stuff. It was kind of hard to do, but he did have some chunks, man. That was fucking hard. Hard. I should probably brush him once a day, but I don't really have time. I mean, I don't really want to sit there and, like, brush him fucking the entire time and, like, have my entire free time taken up by something else. And it certainly seems like that's what's happening right now. Like, to make Kendall happy, I had to fucking, like, clean around the house every other day. And it's like, alright, I don't mind doing that, but it's like, it takes up fucking an extra half hour to make sure everything's clean. So I only have, like, 4 hours to do everything. Take 30 seconds. No, it doesn't. For my cat, it doesn't take 30. My cat's got really long hair, bro. Really long hair. Really long hair. Not like really long hair like some of those cats, but pretty long ass hair. God damn, I'm getting fucking like, I'm getting fucking heartburn from fucking, this is the 3rd Mountain Dew I drank. Ugh. It's probably a mixture of that fucking pasta. Ugh. Pasta fucking I ate a little while ago too, and it's fucking hurting. Ugh. Ugh. I did stop drinking them. I only drank 3, or else I would have drank more. See, the heartburn's going down now. It's like it only comes up for a second, then hurts, then comes back down. Yeah, I think once you leave, I think I'm gonna keep on going like this, but then I think I'm gonna fucking post that video though. See how well it does overnight. It's only a 5-minute video of me talking about this, like what I'm doing, what I'm trying to do, and see how well that does. I've made 2 different videos where I liked it, where fucking like I saw finally after I was how long making videos, I see in the thing of people finally watching it, like for a period of time. And I'm like almost getting like addicted to that. Which my Minecraft did that. Well, thanks, man. I mean, it's because my grandma never really let me have pop when I was a kid, so I mean, I don't really. I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about that. I do want to start eating healthier, and I have been starting to eat healthier, and I want to start looking up like different seasonings to use on fucking onions, green peppers, and mushrooms to eat veggies and get better. Which I've been trying to start that, and I've been trying to drink better and drinking fucking like less pop. I know I gotta drink a little more water and fucking drink ice water as I get older. But no, my grandma, when I was younger, like my grandma would never allow me to have pop. If I had it, it was like maybe once every fucking like a year, like every couple months. I was lucky if I got pop, so. I know I gotta get better at that. But I start looking it up to find out what's actually good and healthy for me to eat and drink. I started drinking the fucking diet teas, man. The diet teas only have 10 calories in them. I'm getting better with those. I know I gotta drink more water. But in a way, I don't drink Monsters a lot. That's a good thing. I don't drink Monsters a lot. I mean, I drink them like maybe when I'd stream. I only drink like one. If I did at the time, I was only like one a day. Shit, I know people that are fucking still alive and they drink like fucking 4 a day. So that's why I wasn't too worried about it. I was like, holy shit, dude. That's a lot. That is a fucking lot. See, they're still selling. And it sold for more. 2 mil. Only 13 more, 14, 15, something like that. More mil to go. Can't take a minute for this, man. Goddamn, dude. I'm down to 8K, so I've already went through about... It's actually a pretty decent amount. I went through about 2 mil. 2K. I went through about 2K or 2100, 2200, something like that. Just what takes so long for these to fucking go. That's not a problem. And the fact it's not 4 a day, my god. Some people I knew, 2 of my ex-bosses, and then a couple of friends of mine that were like, a couple of other bosses, and like some coworkers that I knew, yes, would drink about 3 or 4 a day. Yes, it's terrible. Because they were trying to stay up to make sure they were fucking like working and working and working and constantly working. And they had pizza with it too. So it didn't help. And they had pizza with it. Do I know I gotta start eating better? Yes. Do I know I gotta start drinking better? Yes. I want to go out there and start drinking more of fucking water. Get myself better at that. I do. Because even everyone that I work with, like, there's only 2 people that I know of and they're kids that are drinking fucking Monsters a day. The more of the guys that I work with that are like, I'm the oldest person that works there, and the one guy that does work there, my boss doesn't drink Monsters. My boss doesn't even drink pop. My boss, like, drinks he'll either be drinking water or fucking some other, like, tea thing. And then my other coworker's the same way. He'll be drinking, like, chugging water, chugging some fucking, like, banana smoothie or some shit. I think it's called, like, Nick's or something. It's like a brown smoothie. Like, this big of a can. Not can. This big of a bottle. And it's, like, brown. And it's supposed to be a mixture of fucking like bananas, strawberries, and something else all in one. But when I go in there, usually what I do is I'll have my tea, I'll drink like 3 Mountain Dews, and I'll drink tea the rest of the day. And then I'll drink water before I go donate. That's what I drink most of the time, tea and water, and then once in a time I get a 15-pack of Monster and drink that every other day. I try not to drink Monsters anymore. If it is like once a day or like at night to fucking keep myself up. If I have to, like, usually if I had to be up by 6 and be at work by 7, I would try to fucking drink the Monster at night to keep myself up. Do I have to get healthier? Yes. Do I have to, like, I have to have some sort of supplement in the morning to keep me up, so I'm thinking about starting to drink, like, coffee. A low dose of coffee, have, like, I don't know, like a couple of sugars in it, and just drink that. Because it's already got enough caffeine enough to keep you up, and then just drink water the rest of the day. And then see what that does, because right now I've been going off fucking Mountain Dew. I don't even think it's necessarily the Mountain Dew, I think it's the fucking, what's called the, I think it's the pasta that I just had. I also like I almost said Cheyenne. Like Kendall told me to do is that drain the fucking grease from it, and I didn't drain the grease from this one. So there's my problem right there. You watching 2 streams now? But nah, just I know I gotta eat healthier. I see what I can mix up with fucking those and do off that. 3 streams? Why the fuck are you watching 3 streams? Who else are you watching? God damn, kid. I can't watch 3 streams at the same time. Fuck that. My god, if it wasn't so fucking long, this would be so much easier. The streamer I watch, then the other that she's... Wait, so one streamer that watches another streamer? So you're watching someone watch someone else? Or you're saying a third person that she's sponsored when she's the sponsor? Yeah, she was paid to watch a view. Oh! Hey, why the fuck not? To give your opinion on something, why the fuck not, man? If I can get my other guy, the other fucking streamer that I watch, like if I can get him to fucking like do an interview on me, or I don't know, have me fucking like collab with him, that'd be fucking awesome. I would learn a lot from him. That's how I got to know the fucking one girl that I watched, like. Watching 2 VTubers. It's all good. Yeah, the one girl like played RuneScape and she still does, but she doesn't really play it unless she's live. And that's what people ask her to. I mean, like she's like came across from the 2007 and this whatever the fuck it was, but she's mainly a fucking Twitch streamer. She's a full-time fucking Twitch streamer now. Really good though. She's really fucking good. I was watching her play fucking that one game I was telling you about. She was playing what's it called? The Walking Dead. She's playing a Walking Dead game. I know you asked if it was a newer or older, and I said that it was the like cartoon version of it. Whatever the cartoon version is. Kinda looks like a cartoon. It's kinda some weird ass graphics. What do you mean? What do you mean for what? $200K! Oh my god. Yeah, I was saying, you mentioned to me about the fucking, I was talking to saying that I watched the girl that she was playing The Walking Dead, and I said it was like cartoon graphics. And you said that you didn't, or you said it was like the older or the newer version. I can't remember what you said. But it's like, the graphics are like cartoony. Great storyline though, great fucking storyline. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was like that game. It's got a really, really, really good storyline so far that I've seen. I'm gonna keep on watching her. Like, I usually watch shows or watch things at night. So like before I go to bed, I'll watch something like while I'm skilling on here. And that's what I've been watching. Who's Lee, though? I don't know who Lee is. You said my man Lee? Who's Lee? Is Lee the dad? The dad died in the first fucking scene, dude. I was so sad about that. The dad died in the first scene. Wait a minute, no. I think he died and came back. Yeah, I think he died and came back. Unless it was somebody else. Unless it was somebody else that was like a dad. I can't remember the exact scene that was on it. She started from the very beginning, bro. The very beginning, when fucking like... The very beginning that I saw was when he was telling her to go get a water bottle, go to the bathroom, and he went in the bathroom, or she went in the bathroom, and she was standing on a toilet seat to fucking like keep herself from making any sound, and the girl came in on her, and she was in a bathroom stall, and basically she was pulling a gun at her. Next thing you know, the dad, whoever it was, came up behind her, and without even thinking, she shot him. Because she didn't know what was going on, and so she shot him. So he like died right there, and then next thing you know, the mom or whoever the fuck it was came up and started hugging him and everything, and then she shot the girl. She shot the girl. It's not something to laugh about, but she shot the girl. She's like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, and then she just shot him. I'm like, damn, dog. It's like you already have a person dying in the very first scene, bro. Holy shit. Very first scene. He said the same thing. The bot. Oh my god, I'm not even gonna get into that shit. I'm not even gonna get into that. Maybe different Walking Dead, because she should be playing Lee if she started from the start. It might be a different one then. Maybe it was a different season, or maybe it was a different thing. I don't know. All I know is it was cartoon graphics, and fucking when I saw her, she was like the scene that I saw her from. Maybe it's just because that was her most recent upload that she played it, and she played as a little girl, and she walked in to go to the bathroom, and that's when he died. He died in the bathroom when the girl came in and shot him. Sorry, the girl came in, threatened to kill her, and like basically was robbing the girl, the kid, and she wanted to take his hat. She's like, sorry, her hat. She's like, give me your hat. And she's like, no, I got this from my dad. Because season 1 you play as Lee, and season 2 is... Oh, so it's got to be season 2 then, because Clementine is the girl you play as, yes. So it's season 2. I don't know how the fuck you memorize all these games, bro. I couldn't memorize all this shit. I couldn't do that. This is what I'm talking about, my comprehension. Even when people ask about years and like resumes, I'm like, I don't remember the year that I was there or the month that I was there. I just remember this is what time I worked, this is what time I came home, blah blah. Right? Ugh, man. I think she fell asleep, to be honest. Because usually we're trying to go out there by now. She asked, like, what time we were doing everything at fucking, like, 5 o'clock or some shit. Playing the free Walking Dead version on my iPhone for back in... Jesus Christ. I got asked before, like, why wouldn't I get an iPhone? I'm like, because I just like Android. Android's always been a good thing for me. I've never had an iPhone. I thought about getting an iPhone. Not gonna lie, I thought about getting an iPhone. I really did, because I had an iPad. Or, sorry, an iPod. I didn't have an iPad, I had an iPod. Because when I was a kid, fucking, like, having an iPod wasn't... You didn't even have fucking, like... There was no such thing as an iPhone, and then when they had the iPod... Yeah, then you got people coming up saying, like, oh, the iPhone, blah, blah. I was always told the iPhones glitch, and they lag, and all that crap. But, no, I just had the reason why I thought about getting it a while ago is because I had an iPod, an iPod, and it had all the songs that I wanted on it, and fucking, like, that's when people were like, well, if you like this, and you like it strong like this, and having a good feeling, you can watch, like, videos and all that stuff. My buddy had, like, a bigger one, it was thicker, and fucking had, like, movies and stuff on it that he watched, like, South Park episodes we watched on the way to school. And then next thing you know, they came out with an iPhone, and he's like, why don't you just get an iPhone, dude? Like this, you like the iPod, why don't you get that? And then, nah. I wound up just sticking with an Android the entire time. I thought about it, like I said, I thought about it, but I was like, you know what, nah. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna stick with what I got. I wanna go out there and get that fold. There's like a fold for the Android, I can't remember what S it was. It was like I've had an S23, I've had an S22, and I think I had an S21. I think I upgraded as the years went. Once I paid them all off and I got to the next one. But, what was I gonna say? I want a fold is what it's called. A fold. Both the same basically. Android is just better they're just for apps outside of App Store. Yeah, the fold is cool. Yeah, I like the fold a lot. Now see, here's what the different thing is, because like my coworker, when I talked to him about that, he said that the iPhone, he has an iPhone, and he said that they have stationary apps. Where like, say if you have the cloud, where the fuck it is, like for all your shit, I'm like, what about the music and all that stuff? And he's like, That's why they have fucking Apple iTunes or Apple Music or something like that, to where it's like he's like the same thing as Spotify, except it's a little different. And I'm like, I don't really like. He's like, why don't you get yourself a desktop, like a Windows desktop or this? I'm like, or an Apple computer, and I'm like, nah, no, nope. I don't like the setup of fucking like an Apple computer. I do not like the setup of that. I fucking hate it. It reminds me of school, and I don't want that. I want to be able to. You'll have iTunes and can download Spotify, and I know, but I'm good. I am perfectly content with what I got. Perfectly content with what I got. Just like having everything all boxed up and all that stuff in your fucking thing, like, and then I just don't like it. It feels like school, and I feel like I'm being told what to do. I just don't like it. I'd rather just stick with the fucking this and Windows. I'm good. Yes, when it comes to that kind of shit, I'm stubborn. Don't like that. I don't like being, like, told what to do in that sense. I like having my own freedom, especially when it comes to my games and my music and my fucking, like, streaming when I'm doing this. I don't like being told what to do, and I don't like fucking, like, feeling that schooling. Yeah, I don't. Nope. Even video editing, I'm fine right here. Fine using my DaVinci, and I'm fine using my OBS. I'm fine using my fucking video pad, whatever it is. None of them cost money unless I want to upgrade. DaVinci seems to work for perfectly fine. I'm good with that. Got my Android phone. I can watch it, whatever it is. It lasts me for a long time. Usually about 100%. It goes down to maybe like 50% by the end of the day, maybe 45, depending on what I'm doing. The only time it ever like goes down fast is if I'm at work and if I'm like playing RuneScape. RuneScape will kill it. But if I'm watching a video, it doesn't. That's the thing, it doesn't make sense. But still, I'm fine with that. So I'm gonna go with my Android. And my thinking fast charger. It cost me $50 or $60 for a fast charger, but I'm good. Because I would get a MacBook if I was a video editor that needed to travel. Oh yeah. If I need to travel, I don't need to travel. But then again, I don't like the setup of fucking a MacBook. I don't like the setup of all that. Like, feeling like I'm in school. I like having the freedom. I don't like that. I know people will try to talk me into it. That is one thing I'm not changing. One thing I'm not changing. 400K, almost 3 mil. 386, and it's sold right at that. So far, it hasn't had any time of not selling, man. I've gone through about like 2K so far, and it hasn't not sold. But then again, everyone has their own preference. We already know this. Everyone has their own preference. My preference is I don't like fucking those kind of things. Especially my fucking phone game. If I'm sitting here, if I'm not watching something on here, if I'm like skilling like this, then I can fucking sit here and play like a phone game with my thing like while I'm doing it, and my phone doesn't really die. It's a fast charger. Charges it up pretty fast within about a half hour, not even. If I can get maybe like 45 minutes, it'll get full. $60, definitely worth it. And then it lasts me all fucking night. Even when I was playing multiple fucking phone games, at one time I think I was playing like 3 phone games at the same time, and I was still having a blast, and I was like still making good with it. Yeah, I think she fell asleep. Oh shit. It even shows me a gained 1.07 mil XP. Holy shit. Well, it's getting there. It's definitely taking some time, but it's getting there. Ugh, goddamn, I stretch out my legs, and next thing you know, it's like, well, now you gotta bring back, because that doesn't feel comfortable anymore. It doesn't anymore. This guy over here fucking old school on it. See these fires, man? That's what you used to have to fucking do, and still fucking do. I don't know where this guy's fucking like constantly going like that and making money off that. 10 to Foster's campfire. All good, man. Hope you have a good time, man. Thank you for even being here, bro. Definitely appreciate it. Probably gonna sit here and watch Nightmare. Nightmare RH. Why do I keep on looking at my crafting XP? It's not crafting XP. Later, man. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording too. Thank you guys all for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and get off too, so try not to make these streams fucking like 3 or 4 hours long. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to cut it out. But I'm gonna be putting out a new video soon, so if you guys do enjoy everything that I'm doing and like the content I'm putting out, there's also on my channel, there's a Discord if you are interested in joining that. Please like and sub if you're interested. But other than that, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys all for watching, man.